The following is a presentation of JAKIB Sports. Since the announcement by Eastern University that football was coming in the year 2023, the expectations of this mainline university have never been higher. Welcome to Eastern University Eagles football, airing live across the JAKIB Sports Network on YouTube and live across the JAKIB Sports Radio Network, the flagship radio station of the Eastern University Eagles. Philadelphia's AM 990. The answer. Let's go Eastern. Let's go EAGLES.
It is a Saturday afternoon of college football across the JAKIB Sports Network. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in to today's broadcast as the Eastern Eagles go on the road to Doylestown, Pennsylvania, the biggest game in the history, the young history for Eastern Eagles. A lot on the line today against a very, very powerful Delval team.
Joe, absolutely. I mean, it's a beautiful day today. They're coming up here to play Delval. Delval got eliminated from the playoffs. They're not going to be in the Division III playoffs, which is definitely big news. Not in the running for the MAC Conference Championship. When we come up the steps here, you just see all the accolades of this program. Long-standing program, unbelievable Division III program. Let's go Eastern. They got a big opportunity today in front of them, in front of a really good football team in Delval.
We'll pause for just a second and keep it here as the national anthem will be performed, and then we will have kickoff.
Toothbrush and bright stars through the barren sky. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And set to begin. It's college game day football this afternoon across the JAKIB Sports Network. And as we said when we first came on the air, Warren, a big afternoon for Eastern, for the Eagles today. They're coming in on a 3-game win streak. They have 4 wins on the season, just their second season of playing football. They're thinking bowl. They're thinking Centennial playoffs when it all is said and done. Today will be a big test today against a very, very powerful Delval squad.
Krause, it's unbelievable to say we have 2 games left in the season, and this team, this Eastern University football team, has a chance to play in the postseason in the Centennial Bowl. Just great to see.
Eastern will kick off, and John Nolik will come in and kick. What's up, Will? How's that? Is that better? Okay. Eastern will kick off. John Nolik will tee it up and kick off for the Eastern Eagles, and we will get set. And we are underway as the kick comes down around the 3-yard line, and football is underway here across the JAKIB Network. and Delval will get a return all the way out to the 30-yard line, and that's where their offense will start. The offense will start. They'll start first down and 10.
Yeah, good kickoff there by John Nolik. He's been a real bright spot on special teams. Cole Jones, special teams player of the week last week. Great to see him on the kickoff team there. Good job. Defense needs to come out big here. They had a great game last week against Misericordia. Defense is going to need to play really strong against this really tough Delval offense.
The senior day today for Delval. 34 seniors were honored before the game started. One of those seniors was their quarterback, Louis Barrios IV. He's the quarterback. He starts in out of the gun. He stands on his 25, going from right to left. Right away, he's in the gun. He's looking to pass. He's flushed out. Now he extends the play. Pass is complete. Flag comes in out up above the 40-yard line. Good for a first down, but a flag does come in. Number 87 on the reception for Delval, but we'll wait for the call.
Yeah, good job there by the Delval quarterback, extending the play, getting outside the pocket, and getting a completion. We'll see what this penalty is.
So first snap for Delval results in a penalty, which will get stepped off against the Aggies. So 10-yard mark off against Delval, plus loss of down on the from the spot of the football.
They haven't marked it off yet.
So they put the football on the 28-yard line, call it second down, 2nd and 12. Barrios again, the quarterback. He's out of the gun. He's going to throw again. Short pitch and catch over to the outside. Good yardage out over the 35-yard line.
Good tackle there by Drew Beckford. Coming up from his safety position, Jamari James out there, number 1.
So 3rd down and 3 now for the offense. Just getting started here on the JAKIB Network. Glad you're with us. Warren Schmidt and Joe Krause. Coach B not with us today, traveling to see his son play college football this afternoon. Barrios is going to throw again. His pass is too high, and it's incomplete, and that'll bring up a 4th down. So the offense will go 3 and out.
Great job by the defense. That's exactly what they wanted to do coming out of the locker room. Let's kick off. Let's pin them deep, get a 3 and out. Great job by the defense creating a punt here.
Patrick Bolello will come in to punt for Delval. Elijah Knowles will go back deep for Eastern. He stands back at his own 23-yard line. Good 3 and out. Defense holds following the penalty. Punt now high, big kick. Knowles is under. He's going to call for a fair catch. He's going to stand right on his 24-yard line, and that's where Eastern, Brett Knabb and the offense will take over. They'll start first down and 10 when play resumes here on Eastern. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Eastern University football. Back in a moment.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
And we're back here live up in Doylestown as Eastern and the offense takes over. They start a first down from their own 24-yard line. First down carried. It's now 2nd down and 6 from the 28-yard line. The offense led by the quarterback, Brett Knabb. He's in, and Jeremiah Aurelium will line up to his left on a 2nd down and 6 from the 28-yard line. Let's see what the offense can do. Knabb fakes to Aurelian, pass complete, up over around the 30-yard line. Good enough to move the sticks. Good for a first down. Eastern, as they move the sticks, pass Isaiah Guy Bruton on the end of that short pitch and catch for Knabb. Good for a first down.
I love that play call by Nate Henkel, offensive coordinator, assistant head coach. Great job getting the playmakers involved. Jeremiah Aurelian and Brett Knabb last week, 134 yards each. really tough matchup. They got to honor the run, but it's great when you can pass that. It's going to open up the passing lanes.
First down and 10 from the 38-yard line. Eastern in their all-white uniforms. They're moving left to right. Nab out of the gun, takes a snap, pass, fires way across the field. And that pass is incomplete. Bruton was the intended receiver. No shot as Nab missed him. It'll bring up a second down.
Yeah, that ball had to travel a long way to get to Isaiah Guy Bruton. I love when they keep attacking. Bernie and I talk about it all the time. Attack that seam, attack that middle. Let's see where they can get the running game going, obviously, with Brett Knapp and Jeremiah Brilliant, as well as, Curtis Johnson, number 32, who's not in yet. They provide a lot of problems for a defensive coordinator.
48 is Braden Curry. He's now into the offense. Handoff is to Jeremiah Brilliant, and he banks forward over the 45-yard line. Good run for Jeremiah Brilliant as he gets down to the 47-yard line and picks up the first down.
Just great to see how Jeremiah Brilliant hits the hole. He just hits it so fast. He's always going forward. Great job, Jeremiah Brilliant. Now we got Johnson in the double-headed running back duo of Eastern that provide tough matchups to any defense.
First down and 10 again. Second first down on the opening drive for Brett Knapp in the offense. As Warren mentioned, Curtis Johnson, 32. He'll line up along with Jeremiah Brilliant and Knapp. It really is a triple threat back there. Now Knapp fakes. He keeps. He rolls. He runs to his right. Pass is complete. That's Bruton again, and they're targeting Bruton, and he's got it. Good for the first down. Gets down to the Delval 38-yard line. They move the sticks. First down and 10.
Great route there by Isaiah Guy Bruton. Great block there. Won't be on the stats, but by Johnson to allow Brett Knapp to get outside. He blocks the defensive end. Brett Knapp gets outside, throws a great ball down to Isaiah Guy Bruton. Big first down there for the offense.
11 minutes, 18 seconds remaining, opening quarter. You're listening to Eastern University football across the JAKIB Sports Network. First down and 10 from the 38. Knapp in, out of the gun, snap to Knapp, gives the football to Jeremiah, and Brilliant is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as Brilliant is brought down. He tried to run to the far side of the field. Good play in there by Delval. They stop him down at the 40-yard line.
Great play by the Delval middle linebacker there because Jeremiah Brilliant had some green grass or green turf in front of him if that player didn't make the tackle.
Aurelian loses 2, call it second down and 12. They'll snap from the 40, opening drive for Eastern following a 3-and-out for Delval. The biggest game of the young history of the Eastern Eagles is happening right here this afternoon on the JAKIB Sports Network. Now Knapp, he's under pressure. He breaks free. He's at the 35. He stays on his feet. They run him down, and he crosses over the 30. We'll see where they spot it, probably at the 30-yard line. He'll be short of the sticks. But Knapp is able to escape the pressure and get good positive yardage, bringing up a third down. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the offense.
Krause, talk about escape pressure. He had 3 guys on top of him. McNabb is a strong kid, as we know. That's a 15-yard swing there with Brett Knapp getting out of the contact and getting 15 yards there. Great play by Brett Knapp, keeping his legs going and making a great play there to make this third and manageable.
3rd and 2 from the 30. Curry comes in. Dom Franks comes in, number 87. Knapp is in out of the gun. Knapp keeps the football straight up. He runs forward. He's going to be close. We'll see where the spot is as he fakes the football to Jeremiah Brilliant, keeps the football, and he is going to be short. It'll make it 4th down. What do they do here, Warren?
You're going for it. I mean, this team has been playing really well on 4th down. They've been getting, I think last week they're 3 for 3 on 4th down. I like this call here. Good aggressive call by Coach Billy Crocker.
So 4th and a yard from the 29. Nolik has been good with field goals, but the offense is going to go for it on a 4th and 1 from the 29-yard line of the Aggies. Here comes that jet sweep. They break free. They get it, and he does pick up the first down as he rumbles his way down to the 25-yard line. That's good for a first down as number 16 on the roster for Eastern, Devon Johnson is there and makes the first down.
So Devon Johnson last week, they made all the receivers offensive players of the game. Big catch last week, but even better blocking. Love to see him on that jet sweep.
Picks up a first down. Johnson gets to the 25. 1st and 10, 8 minutes, 23 seconds remaining. You're listening to Eastern University football. Opening drive for the Eagles. 25-yard line. Now whistle before Nab hands the football off to Avrilian, but the play blown dead.
Getting back to that last play, I love that play called by Nate Hinkle. That's a gutsy call to play that, to have that jet sweep there, because you're running behind the offensive line. But great job in your trust of your offensive line to make the play. Big fourth down conversion for this offense.
5-yard step off against the Eagles. So instead of 1st and 10, it'll be 1st down and 15 now for the offense. On the move, moving from our left to right. We're glad to be with you from the box up top here in Doylestown on the campus of Delval University. Snap to Nab, naked backfield. Nab keeps the football, runs to his left. Not much there at all. Gets back to what is the line of scrimmage. So call it 2nd down and 15 as the football remains at the 30-yard line, the 30-yard line of the Aggies. Offense in their opening possession, and so far, pretty good drive for Brett Nab on the offense. 2nd down, 15. Football on the 30. 7 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. Nab in out of the gun. He's on the 35-yard line. To his right is Avrilian. Second and 15. Avrilian switches to the right. They give the football. Jeremiah Avrilian bangs forward. Good hard run for Jeremiah. He picks up 4, maybe 4.5. Gets close to the 30. A long way to go yet, though. That'll make it 3rd down and 11 as they spot it on the 26.
Yeah, good play there by the Delval linebacker again. They got Jeremiah Avrilian down. I think he could have got a couple more yards, but the Delval linebacker made a good play to make this a 3rd and 11, which this offense has been eliminated. They have not been having these 3rd and longs. They've been having 3rd and short. So let's see if they can come through with a big 3rd down conversion.
4 receiver set for Nab. Snap to him. He's looking. He's under pressure. He fires, and his pass is incomplete, or picked off rather by Delval. A drive-ending interception. It didn't look like from here, Warren, that the receiver and Brett Nab were on the same page, as Nab threw it to a spot on the field, and the receiver was not there.
Well, it all started with the illegal motion. All of a sudden, you're on 2nd and 15 instead of 1st and 10. So all of a sudden, the offense got a little out of sorts. This offense has been hot. Last week, second half, they score on every possession. Last possession was kneel down. So first time this offense has been stopped in a little while. Defense is going to have to come get another 3 and out and get the ball back to the offense.
So 1st down and 10 as the Aggies will take over on their own 35-yard line. 6 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. Barrios out of the gun. Quarterback hands the football off. That's Fallon on the carry. Jack Fallon bangs forward. Good hard 5 yards for Fallon as he cracks out to the 40-yard line. Gain of 5. Call it 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, good tackle in there by Chris Forte. Real active linebacker. We say his name a lot during the game. Great play there. Also, Maurice McCray, who was the defensive player of the game last week, provided a lot of pressure, playing really well. This whole defensive line is playing really well.
Under 6, 5:52 remaining. Second possession for the Aggies. Their quarterback is number 4, Louis Barrios, the 4th. He's a senior, one of the 34 seniors honored before the game today. Fallon again. This time, Fallon, they're going to get him behind the line, and he loses a yard. Good play in there by Eastern on defense. Fallon drops 2, so it'll go 3rd down and 7.
And, noticing the defensive backs have been playing really well. TJ Alston's been playing really well, but he has an ankle injury, and we got Shamar Irvin in there, the freshman from Miami, Florida. I wonder if they're going to pick on him being a freshman. He looks really good so far. He's coming up and supporting the run. It's going to be interesting to see if they go against him on that side.
3rd down and 7, football on the 38-yard line. Barrios in out of the gun. We'll see if he can convert. Remember, they went 3 and out in their opening drive. Pressure, Barrios fires, and his pass is complete. Crosses over midfield, and the pass is complete. Good for the 1st down. They extend the drive, and the offense moves the sticks.
Yeah, hey, good coverage there by the defensive backs there. Sometimes you're just going to complete those. It's just good play. But Jamari James and Gashawn Moody back in coverage. The quarterback just threaded to the receiver. Big 1st down there for Delval.
Delval Lore on the end of that pitch and catch. 1st down and 10. Here they come again. Fallon again, keeps the football, goes from the 45, gets down to the 40-yard line, crosses over the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 46-yard game for Jack. It'll be second down, or they mark them, down at the 41. So 5 on the run, 2nd and 5.
Gashawn Moody in there and Salif Nakima on the tackle.
4 minutes, 2 seconds remaining, opening quarter. Call it 2nd and 5 from the 41-yard line of Eastern. Fallon again, straight up the gut. He gets into the second level, picks up the first down as he gets down to the 31-yard line. Number 3, Jack Fallon, and the offense pick up another first down.
And good thing we had Gashawn Moody back there, made a one-on-one tackle on the big running back. That was a touchdown-saving tackle for Gashawn Moody.
So 1st and 10 for the Aggies. Football on the 32-yard line. They move from our right to left. Barrios, the 4th. He's your quarterback. He's out of the gun on the 37-yard line. Hands the football off. 28 on the carry. That's Elijah Williams on the carry.
Cole Jones in there on the tackle. Salif Nakeem in there again.
Maybe a yard on the carry. Call it 2nd down and 9 to the 31-yard line. Under 3, 2:53 remaining, opening quarter, still no score. Barrios will stand in there on a 2nd down and 9. He's in out of the gun. Snap to Barrios. He's looking to throw. Pass fires. Pass complete down at the inside the 20-yard line of the Jaws. The end on the end of that short pitch and catch. Good for a first down. Aggies on the move.
Yep. Good. Sometimes Coach and I talk about it all the time in the booth. Sometimes you tip your hat. That was just a good pitch and catch between the Delval quarterback and the receiver. Jamari James had good coverage on there. Sometimes you tip your hat.
The Jaw steps out of bounds at the 18-yard line, so it'll be a 1st and 10 for Barrios and the offense. 2 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter, opening drive. Snap to Barrios, but a flag comes in. He won't get started on that. We'll wait for the call from the official. 2:09 up on the clock. Penalty will get marked off against the Aggies.
So this is one of those self-inflicted wounds that Delval just did to themselves that Eastern did. It changes everything. 1st and 15 obviously is completely different than 1st and 10. Defense needs to come up. Last week they bend a little bit, let a field goal happen, but this defense has been playing really stout. Need to try to keep them out of the end zone.
So 1st down again from the 18-yard line. Jack Fallon on the carry. Get to the 20-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down.
Eric Wilson up in there on the tackle. Logan McGowan.
2nd and 11 from the 19-yard line following that 5-yard penalty. Under 2 now. Quick moving opening quarter. You're listening to Eastern University football. We're glad you're with us. A gorgeous Saturday afternoon. Your college game day starts right here on JAKIB Sports. Barrios now. He's looking. He's under pressure. They chase. He extends the play. Completes it to Fallon inside the 10-yard line. Still on his feet. Flag comes in after the play. And that looks like it's going to be a hold against Delval, and that will negate what was a first down for Jack Fallon, who stayed on his feet, got the first down, but the penalty came in.
And that is a holding call. That's Maurice McCray using his motor of not giving up on the play, trying to get to the quarterback, creating a holding penalty. Great job by Maurice McCray. Been playing really well. Defensive player of the game last week for the Eastern D.
1:13 remaining. We'll wait for the call. Flag in will negate the Fallon first down. 2nd down and 11 right now, but let's see what it is. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. So it looks like a holding call is going to get charged to Delval, and then an unsportsmanlike penalty will go against the defense. So the end result of this will be a 10-yard step off against Delval, then a 15-yard step off from there for the unsportsmanlike. So the officials will put the football on the 15-yard line where it will be second down. So the play started at 2nd and 11. It is now 2nd down and 5. There's a timeout down on the field. While there's a timeout, we'll take a timeout. You're listening to Eastern University football on the JAKIB Sports Network.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of,
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Eastern University football live across the JAKIB Sports Network. Let's get back to the broadcast with Warren Schmidt, Bernie Nowatarski, and Joe Krause. Let's go Eastern. Let's go EAGLES.
And we're back here live on a Saturday afternoon. 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining here in the opening quarter. Still no score. Along with my partner, Warren Schmidt, I'm Joe Krause. We thank everybody for tuning in and listening to the live action today across the JAKIB Sports Network. The Delval Aggies on the move, 2nd down. The football is on the 15-yard line. Fake the Fallon. Barrios is going to keep the football. They stretch him out and force him out of bounds. Not much there for the senior quarterback. Gets about 3. They force him out at the 11-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good tackle there by Cole Jones and Jamari James coming up from his cornerback position. I love that timeout, though, from Coach Billy Crocker. One of his players got into it with a player. Delval can be a little chippy. They can start talking. That was a great timeout by Coach Billy Crocker. Say, don't get involved in that stuff. Play football. Let's win between the lines here.
3rd down and 3 for Barrios and the offense. Football on the 11, less than a minute, 40 seconds of play. Snap to Barrios, gives it to Fallon. Fallon is hit behind the line, and they stop him cold. He does not get it, and that'll move it to 4th down. Good swarming play by the Eastern defense against a tough running back, Jack Fallon.
Yeah, team captain Logan McGowan in there, always an emotional player. Great job. Salif Nakima, Chris Forte. I could say the whole defense. That's just a big stop there for the defense. They're going to have to come up. Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down here.
4th and 3 from the 11. The first quarter is about to expire. Under 5. They probably will not snap the football as this will run to double zeros, and they will change possession. 1 quarter in the books here up in Doylestown between the Eastern Eagles and the Delval Aggies. You're listening across the JAKIB Sports Network. We'll take a short timeout. Back in a moment.
I chose Eastern University because there was such a great sense of community.
I chose Eastern University because I could earn my master's in counseling fully online. Because they offer so many teaching certification options.
Because the school nurse certification is only 4 courses.
Because I could get my MBA fully online in 1 year.
Because I'm a working adult and the professors were so supportive.
Because of the beautiful campus.
What will be your because? Explore all the reasons to love Eastern University at eastern.edu.
You're listening to Eastern University football live across the JAKIB Sports Network. Let's get back to the broadcast with Warren Schmidt, Bernie Nowatarski, and Joe Krause.
1 quarter in the books from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, on the campus of Delval. This campus is, and this university, Delval University, has enjoyed a lot of incredible success in their football history. But this is a big game for Eastern. The Eagles want to win it so desperately today. Right now, the Aggies knocking on the door. It's 4th down and 3. The football is on the 11-yard line of Eastern. Let's see what the defense can do. Barrios is the quarterback. He's the senior. Louis Barrios, the 4th. Jack Fallon will line up to his left. Fake the Fallon. Barrios is going to throw. He's forced. He's under pressure. And they got him behind. He breaks free. He stays on his feet. And he picks it up. And then he hurdles. And he lands down at the 1 yard line. Oh, my. They had the senior Warren. They trapped him. He was able to get away. And then a big run by Barrios. Makes a nice athletic hurdle down on the 1 yard line, knocked him down, but a big first down. Oh, my, backbreaker for Barrios in the offense against this defense.
That is a backbreaker, especially when you had him. You know what, though? Hats off to the kid of making a play. That was a huge play by the Delval quarterback senior.
So Barrios will come up under center. Could be a tush push here. First down and go. No, Fallon will take the football, tries to run to his left side. Do they push him into the end zone? They do. And they go from the 2 yard line into the end zone. Jack Fallon gets the touchdown for Delval.
Yeah, and that's obviously what happens. I mean, when you get down that 1 yard line with this big offensive line, again, Eastern, bent, they broke on that one. They need to push the refresh button. Don't have any stupid penalties when the offense comes back out. We're going to have Chris Rivera back there returning. He's had a huge returns all year. Need to have happen again.
All right, so let's see as they come in for the skullduggery of this play. Just don't quite understand. But they snap the football directly. They roll over. They look to pass into the end zone, and it is incomplete. So instead of going for the extra point, they end up going for a 2-point conversion. But that pass falls down incomplete. Arkley, number 12, he's the backup quarterback. You'll see him a lot. I will get his pronunciation of his last name, but his pass was too high, and it falls incomplete. So they remain 6-0.
And that's a good break there for Eastern, not to allow that 2-point conversion or whatever that was. But again, Delval is in a unique situation where they're out of the MAC Conference Championship. They're out of the Division III playoffs. So what are they playing for? They're playing for these seniors, right? So Eastern needs to seize on that, where Delval may relax a little bit and just say, hey, this Eastern, we're going to beat these guys on our senior day. This is a different Eastern team than it was last year, and Eastern played them really tough down at Franklin Field. But hopefully they get kicked to number 25, Chris Rivera. Chris Rivera was the spark last week after Misericordia tied the game 10-10, had a huge return. Need to have that happen again. Set this offense up in good field position to come back down and get a score.
Laura will kick following the touchdown for the Aggies. They have a 6-0 lead. 14:08 remaining here in quarter number 2. 25, Chris Rivera goes back deep for Eastern. We'll see what Eastern can do with their first possession of the second quarter. They trail by a touchdown. Kick is deep. It's coming down to Rivera. Rivera's out the 7. He's going to run to the far side of the field. He's out over the 20. He's got to the 25-yard line, and then he's knocked out of bounds. Long run for Rivera across the field. Good return. Gets out to the 28-yard line, 29-yard line, where the offense will take over. First down and 10. Brett Knabb will come in with the offense. We'll see what they can do with this possession. See if they can move it down again. That last possession ending in that interception from Brett Knabb, which ultimately results in a first score for Delval.
I think this is a big part of this game of what the offense is going to do. Going to dictate, at least change the field possession, but it'd be great if they could get some points off this drive.
All right, let's see what they do. First down and 10 for Knabb and the offense. He's at the 24. He gives the football off to or keeps it, fakes it to Curtis Johnson, and then keeps the football, but he's smothered. He'll end up losing a yard on that play. Loss of 1, second down and 11 for the offense. Football back on the 28-yard line.
That was actually a good play by Brett Knabb of not giving it to Curtis Johnson. He would have lost 5 yards there. Brett was able just to lose 1 there. And those 4 yards mean a lot with this offense. Second and 11 is a lot better than second and 15.
Second and 11 from the 28-yard line. Now a flag comes in on the snap. Don't want to see the offense make any sort of mistake here. 5-yard penalty against the offense. False start. Instead of second and 11 now, it's going to be second and long, second and 16.
Yeah, and those self-inflicted wounds are, obviously for a young offense are not good. They they need to overcome those self-inflicted wounds with the penalties.
Here we go. 2nd down and 16. Football on the 28. Nab's going to pass complete to Avrilian, who takes a hard hit, catches the football, crosses up over the 20-yard line. Jeremiah Avrilian is a tough character, so he did take a big hit, but the first one up off the turf is Jeremiah.
Yep. Just like Brett Knapp last week, taking a really vicious hit last week and popped right back up. You love the grit and the fight of this Eastern University football team. All these kids are just, the compete level's just off the charts. Big play here with 3rd and long. Are they going to play it safe?
No gain on that short pitch and catch. So 3rd and 16, football on the 23-yard line. Johnson in motion. They fake, give the ball to Johnson. No, then Knapp keeps the football, goes straight. Not much there at all. The defense locking down Brett Knapp and the offense. A quick 3 and out will bring up 4th down, and they will need to punt. John Westfield makes his way out onto the field to punt the football. So a fast 3 and out, dangerous. Because the Delval Aggies offense is going to come right back out onto the field.
Yeah, I think if you would have given that to Curtis Johnson, Curtis would have had some green pasture out there to potentially get a big run there.
Westfield in the punt on a 4th and 12. He stands on his 13. Snap, kick, but a die of a duck that time by Westfield. We'll see where they mark it. It may have crossed over midfield. That's exactly where it went out of bounds. So Westfield, who's been booming the football, gets off a shank punt and gives the Aggies their possession right at midfield where they'll take over on a 1st down and 10.
Yeah, and it was a good snap there by Sean McNamara. I'm going to give a shout out to Sean McNamara. Last week during halftime, we had his organization that he was interning with, Head Start. Just really cool that he's part of that, or Headstrong, organization that helps cancer patients find housing. Just really cool that he's part of that.
1st down and 10 for Barrios and the offense. Number 3's getting a lot of work today. That's Jack Fallon on the carry. Does get into Eastern territory, picks up 2. Call it 2nd down and 8 for the offense.
Jeremy Brooks in there on the tackle. Great to see. Logan McGowan, Gashawn Moody, Jason Bateman. I just love how this defense swarms to the ball. Corey David, the defensive coordinator, has these guys always flying to the ball.
Well, they need to stop on this draw, on this possession. 2nd down, football on the 48-yard line, just shy of the 48. 11 minutes to play, 2nd quarter, 6-0 Aggies. Barrios out of the gun. He's going to throw. Barrios fires, and his pass is incomplete. Irvin on the coverage for Eastern. Pass drops, falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 8 from the 48-yard line.
Really good coverage there by the freshman, Shamar Irvin. He was right on that receiver. If that quarterback didn't throw it there, Shamar might have been able to pick that off. Great coverage there.
3rd down and 8, football on the 48, 10:55 remaining, 2nd quarter, 6-0 Aggies. Settle in. It's going to be a good football game this afternoon. You're listening across the JAKIB Sports Network. And then we get a timeout down on the field. And while there's a timeout on the field, we'll pause for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Eastern Eagles football across the JAKIB Sports Network.
I chose Eastern University because there was such a great sense of community.
I chose Eastern University because I could earn my master's in counseling fully online. Because they offer so many teaching certification options.
Because the school nurse certification is only 4 courses.
Because I could get my MBA fully online in 1 year.
Because I'm a working adult and the professors were so supportive.
Because of the beautiful campus.
What will be your because? Explore all the reasons to love Eastern University at eastern.edu.
You're listening to Eastern University football, live across the JAKIB Sports Network. Let's get back to the broadcast with Warren Schmidt, Bernie Nowatarski, and Joe Krause. Let's go Eastern. Let's go EAGLES.
And we're back here live. 10:55 remaining in the second quarter. The Aggies have a 6-0 lead. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in across the JAKIB Sports Network. Along with Warren Schmidt, I'm Joe Krause. Barrios on a 3rd and 8. It's out of the gun. Pass is complete. They get him short of the sticks, close to the first down, but they'll mark him. He gets a great, generous spot.
Wow, did he get a good
Got
spot?
a great spot.
That's a good thing Coach Bernie Nowatarski up there. That was a terrible spot.
And they're going to move the sticks. It's good for a first down. There is a Eastern player down. Needed to get a big stop there. Would have been a good chance for the defense to get off the field. Injured player down on the field. While there's an injured player there, we'll take a timeout. We'll bring you back here on the JAKIB Sports Network. Your score with 10:41 remaining in the second quarter. It is the Delval Aggies 6, Eastern no score. Back in a moment.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for over 80 years. Independence Blue Cross.
I chose Eastern University because there was such a great sense of community.
I chose Eastern University because I could earn my master's in counseling fully online. Because they offer so many teaching certification options.
Because the school nurse certification is only 4 courses.
Because I could get my MBA fully online in 1 year.
Because I'm a working adult and the professors were so supportive.
Because of the beautiful campus.
What will be your because? Explore all the reasons to love Eastern University at eastern.edu.
And we're back here in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. An Eastern player still down on the field. The Eastern losing in this football game right now by a 6-0 score. They were making their way out onto the field with the stretcher. And that's Shamar Irvin, who was down. He was able to stand up. Now walk off the field. So for a moment there, when they start wheeling, anytime they start wheeling out the stretcher, you start to get nervous to see what's happening. It is number 18, Shamar Irvin. He does make his way under his own power to the sideline. We'll try and get an update from you as quickly as we can. We never like to speculate. But anyway, that's the result right now. 10:41 remaining.
That is great news that he got got up under his own power and walked off to the sidelines. That's just great news from what it looked like from up here.
So first down and 10 for the Aggies from their own 40-yard line, from the Eagles' 40-yard line. Avdia, number 19 on the jet sweep, crosses over the 35-yard line. Barrios starts from under center. Hands it off to Avdia. He picks up 7 yards. It'll bring up a second down. 10 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. 6, actually. So call it second down and 4. Offense on the move. They're on the 34-yard line of Eastern. Defense needs to come up with a stop here. Second down and 6. Number 12 is the quarterback now. And Rowley is hit behind the line, and they get him. So Barrios comes out. Their backup quarterback comes in, and he is dropped behind the line. Make it third down. Good play for the defense that time. Evan Harris there, number 61, with a big stop.
Great job there by Evan Harris. Great job by the defensive line, corralling the quarterback, not letting him get outside the pocket. TJ Austin has come in for Shamar Irvin. He's dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury, but obviously the depth is depleted there with guys getting hurt. Great to see TJ Austin out there.
3rd down and 7, 9 minutes remaining, second quarter, 6-0 Aggies. Barrios back in. They got him behind the line. Football down. Let's see who has it. Eastern is pointing that they have the football. Let's wait for the official call. And they do, as Maurice McCray comes up with the football, and the Eagles do get it. Big stop for the defense. Maurice McCray on the recovery.
Big sack there, but I think that was number 91, Nardo Murphy. Great job by that whole defensive line of corralling, doing your job, exactly what the coaches say. Stay in your lane, keep the quarterback corralled, and then making a big hit. Dislodged the ball from the quarterback. Big turnover there for the defense. Let's hope they get this a little bit of a momentum here for this offense. Good starting field possession for the offense.
1st down and 10 for Brett Knapp and the offense. They start at their own 38-yard line, moving right to left. They trail by a touchdown, 6-0. Knapp, flag will come in, and they'll whistle and stop. So 5-yard step off against Eastern. Not the way you want to start that first.
I don't see what they're doing there to call that, but
5-yard penalty. So instead of 1st and 10 from the 38, it's 1st and 15 from the 33-yard line. Right to left go the Eagles. 8 minutes, 51 seconds remaining. Aggies got have a 6-0 lead.
Big 1st down call here. They need to make this a 2nd and manageable. You need to get some positive, good yardage here.
Offense needs to get clicking. Here we go. Knapp takes to Jeremiah. He keeps 35-yard line, gets back out to the original line of scrimmage. So he gets out to the 38-yard line. Injured player for Delval is down. He does come up into a sit position. They'll check in on him. We'll keep it here. You're listening to Eastern Eagles football across the JAKIB Sports Network. If you're just joining, we thank you for being with us. 8 minutes, 38 seconds remaining. The Delval Aggies, the big, powerful Delval Aggies, have a 6-0 lead today on Senior Day here in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. But a big, big game for Eastern. And this offense, we'd love to see him get something going on this drive.
Well, Delval lost to Stevenson. Eastern beat Stevenson. You throw the records out for this game. Delval at home is one of the perennial top teams in this MAC conference, has been for a long time. Perennial Division III powerhouse. Little down year with the first-year head coach. Duke Greco goes off to Westchester, but a big opportunity, as you say, Krause, for Eastern.
It'll be a 1st down and 10 when Knapp snaps the football, or 2nd down rather and 10. Football on the 38-yard line. Now Knapp out of the gun, gives the football. Jeremiah really across the 45-yard line, and he bangs forward. Jeremiah Brilliant gets down to the 48-yard line. We'll wait for the spot. It's good enough. 1st down.
Jeremiah Brilliant doing Jeremiah Brilliant things, man. I just love watching him run. He hits that hole so hard. But he always finds that little seam, that little crevice in the defense, gets positive yards. Huge play there for the offense to get a big 1st down.
1st down and 10 from the 48-yard line. Back again to Jeremiah Brilliant, crosses midfield. He bangs forward. Good hard run again for Jeremiah off the right side of the line into Delval territory. It'll bring up a 2nd down. Offense now on the move, moving right to left.
And Krause, how many times do you say good hard run for Jeremiah Brilliant? That kid just runs hard every play. Every play, he never takes a play off. Great to see how he hits the hole. Now we have 2nd and manageable. Great to see the offense come through with that 1st and 15 to get a 1st down. Now 2nd and manageable. Love to see it get the ball downfield to one of these receivers.
Jeremiah gets 4. Call it 2nd down and 6 on the 48-yard line of the Aggies. This time they blow it up as Brett Knapp pulls it out of the belly of a Brilliant. Great play by the defense. The Aggies pull it. Nabb's going to lose yardage on that play. Great play by the Aggie defense.
Well, Delval is providing a lot of pressure, a lot of pressure on this offensive line. They're going to need to do some screens, some jet sweeps. They're going to have this defense kind of play on their heels a little bit. Right now, they're playing, forward and getting on these Eastern offensive guys.
3rd and 11. Football now back on the 47-yard line of Eastern. Nab in out of the gun in his own 42. Takes a shot, and his pass is incomplete. May have been deflected, falls well short as that pass was intended for Nasik Schmidt, but didn't get close to Nasik. That'll bring up a 4th down, and the drive will stall after that big run by Jeremiah. And now 4th and 11 from the 47-yard line. Westfield will come in to punt for Eastern. We'll see if Westfield can get his foot into the football. His first kick was short, well short, and he shanked it out of bounds. He'll stand at his own 33-yard line. 6 minutes, 28 seconds remaining. Good snap. Westfield able to get a high kick. It'll come down and bounce at the 25. So that spin kicks down to the 15-yard line, and that's where the Eagles will touch it up. And that's where the Aggies will take over. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Eastern University football on the JAKIB Sports Network.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
And back here live on the JAKIB Sports Network's 1st down and 10 carry for Jack Fallon, who runs straight ahead. 6 minutes remaining in the 2nd quarter. One score up on the board so far, and that goes to Delval. They have a 6-0 lead with 6 minutes to play. Fallon on that carry, on that 1st down carry as they move left to right. Flag down. We'll wait for the officials to sort it out.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting call here. I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike.
That's what it is. It came in after the play.
So really good job, though, by the Delval defenders. Logan McGowan had a guy on top of him. He did not react to it, did not get pissed off, just got up. All of a sudden, you have a 15-yard penalty against Delval. That's what you want to have happen. That's what you want to try to make this team do.
So 1st down now for the Delval Aggies, or 2nd down, rather. The football back at the 10-yard line. It's 2nd down and 15. Football on the 15-yard line. 5 minutes, 56 seconds remaining. Barrios pass, complete, run out of bounds. Short gain up to the picks up 6 on that, but 3rd and long.
Good job there
on the end of that short pitch and catch.
Jamari James playing really well. Defensive back position comes up, makes another big stick. But as Krause said, you're right. Big 3rd down here. The defense needs to come up stout, force a punt here from Delval.
3rd down and 9. Football on the 16-yard line. Clock on the move. 5 minutes, 23 seconds remaining. Barrios out of the gun, handles the snap. They got him. He's pushed on, and they get him, and then he has to throw it away. Boy, Louis Barrios is very elusive as Eastern puts some more pressure on Barrios. He escapes the sack and then throws the football well out of bounds. Good play by the senior quarterback to avoid that, and that'll bring up a 4th down, but the defense holds, and Delval will have to punt.
I love the call by Corey David, the defensive coordinator. Bring some pressure. Andrew Campbell coming from his linebacker position, providing you got to get pressure on this quarterback. But he made a great play because that could have been a sack. He releases the ball.
And now there's a timeout down on the field. It's like
really nice job though by the defense creating a punt here.
Elijah Knowles, when play resumes, will be back deep for Eastern. Checking out the side judge. We'll keep everything here. 5 minutes, 6 seconds remaining. Still 6 for the Aggies. No score for Eastern. Offense needs to.
Yeah, you don't want to have the
something going.
officials get hurt. I mean, as much as Bernie and I don't always like the officials, you never want to see an official get hurt or tangled up in a play.
Well, the side judge is back in his position, so he's okay. It'll be 4th down for the Aggies. Balello will stand on his goal line to punt the football. Elijah Knowles will go back deep for Eastern, standing back around his own 45. Knowles gets the kick high. Knowles is going to get a return out of this. Takes it at the 43-yard line, crosses midfield, and then a good tackler. Knowles had some room as he gets down to the 46-yard line where the Eastern Eagles will come out. 1st down and 10. They'll start the possession. We'll keep it here. They'll start the possession on the Aggie side of the football where they have a 1st down and 10 with 4 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. The offense needs to get cranking here in the second quarter.
Hey, great job by the punt return unit. Elijah Knowles has been doing a really good job. You catch the ball, get positive yards. You always make that. If you make that first guy miss, you get some positive yards. Great job by Elijah Knowles. And then all the guys that are blocking for him set the offense up on the Delval side of the field. They need to come away with some points going in the half.
3 receivers set to the short side of the field. Jeremiah Villian takes the handoff, bangs forward, gets a couple to the 45-yard line.
So we're not quite there yet, but we're going to make a Bernie Nowatarski mention because we're almost down to that 4 minutes. And he talks about the 4 minutes at the end of the half, the 4 minutes at the beginning of the second half. 4 minutes here. Have the Eastern University offense go down, score, but leave Delval no time is the perfect scenario.
So 2nd down and 8. Avrilian gets 2. Football on the 45 of Delval. Nab in out of the gun at midfield. Fakes, keeps the football. They're going to get Nab. Nab is going to get back to the 45-yard line, pulled it out of the belly of Jeremiah, but the defense was there, and that'll bring up a 3rd down for the offense. No gain, no loss, but still nevertheless, 3rd down and 8. Football remains on the 45-yard line. This might be Justin Nicolopoulos time, number 0. He's into the lineup. 3rd and 8, 3:40 remaining. Here's first half. You're listening to Eagles football across the JAKIB Sports Network. Nab standing at midfield. He's in out of the gun. Nab fires, pass complete out at the 40-yard line. Bruton has it. He's knocked to the 40, short of the sticks. Went down onto the turf to get the football, but it is short. Guy Bruton picked it up. 3rd down will make it now 4th down. Short gain. And Westfield's going to come out. They're not going to go for it on 4th down and 4 as the stop was made at the 41-yard line. 3 minutes remaining second quarter. Surprised a little bit, Warren, about Coach Crocker saying
well, you know what?
Out.
I mean, it's 6-0. Delval's up. Defense is playing really well. He's playing the defensive game right now. I think if it was a little less, I think it was 2 or less yards, he might have gone for it. I don't mind this decision of having Westfield pin them back.
High snap. Westfield goes up and high points to football and then gets the kick off. Fair catch down at the 10-yard line. So good kicker, good kick by Westfield down to the 10-yard line. He had to go up and get the football on the snap, and that's where the Aggies will take over. 1st down and 10, 2 minutes, 32 seconds remaining. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we've got a good lineup for you at halftime as well as we come to you live across the JAKIB Sports Network. We thank you for being with us, not only today, but all season long. Glad to be here. A big game for the Eastern Eagles. They need this one today, and they're in this football game against Delval. They trail 6-0. It'll be a 1st down and 10 for the offense. They'll start, or for the Aggies rather, they'll start back on their own 10-yard line. Barrios in, out of the gun. That's where he's been most of the day. Pass complete down the streaking sidelines, and he runs out of bounds. Pass complete to Morgan. Nasir Morgan pushed out of bounds, or he was going the distance. But a good pitch and catch turns into a 25-yard gain, and that's a 1st down and 10 for the Aggies.
Good job by Gashawn Moody getting him out of bounds. He could have been still running.
So 1st and 10 from the 10. They go out to the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. They're unable to snap it before we get the 2-minute timeout. And with that break on the field, we'll take a 30-second break here. You're listening to Eastern University football on the JAKIB Sports Network.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Eastern University football live across the JAKIB Sports Network. Let's get back to the broadcast with Warren Schmidt, Bernie Nowatarski, and Joe Krause. Let's go Eastern. Let's go EAGLES.
And we're back here live on the JAKIB Sports Network along with my partner, Warren Schmidt. I'm Joe Krause. 2 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. We've got a football game happening in front of us. 6-0 Aggies, Delval here on Senior Day. 34 seniors celebrated and honored today before the game started. It'll be 1st and 10 when they snap the football on the 35-yard line. Jack Fallon on the carry, and a good run for Jack Fallon off the left side of the line, gets out and picks up a 1st down and more.
Another stat we learned from being up in the press box, 1 out of every 4 students at Delval is a football player. That's how many football players they have on this team. Really cool to see how this program has developed this university.
So 1st down and 10, Barrios pass complete, short pitch and catch out of bounds. 19 is on the end of that reception. That's Avdija. He gets out of bounds. It'll be a 2nd down for the offense. They're on the move, 1:38 remaining, 7 on the short pitch and catch. They're on the 46-yard line of Eastern. Be 2nd down and 3 for Barrios. 1:38 when they snap the football. Aggies have a 6-0 lead. Barrios, he's taking a shot. He fires. He's got a man, and it's complete down at the 25-yard line. Rumbling down inside the 10-yard line as the pass is complete. Kamari Hicks. And Hicks has run out of bounds. Oh, my. Wide open was Kamari, and it's a big 1st down.
Way too open for that scenario right there. Last week against Misericordia, they held Misericordia to only a field goal when Misericordia got down in this area. Defense needs to try to come up and just keep them to a field goal try. They don't want to allow a 90-yard drive at the end of the half.
Now snap to Barrios. He keeps the football. He runs forward, and guess what? Barrios is into the end zone, and he gets a touchdown. And just like that, with 1:10 on the clock, a 90-yard drive by the Aggies, and it's 12-0 pending the extra point. And then a flag comes in after. I'm sure that was conversation after the touchdown.
No, that was Logan McGowan make a big clean hit on the quarterback, and they didn't like it. And Logan didn't react, so they're going to lose 15 yards. But the problem is it's a dead ball foul.
So Barrios gets the touchdown.
Exactly what you didn't want to have happen, though. A 90-yard drive at the end of a half against Delval.
And you're right on with that, Warren. The 15-yard penalty will be stepped off. Meanwhile, they'll come out and line up for the extra point. They'll line up in what is that skullduggery setup, I imagine. First It's 12-0.
And that's a testament to Logan McGowan, team captain, emotional kid, right? But he's playing within the whistle, and he makes a big hit. And then, they didn't like his hit, but he didn't react to it. And that's what you want to try to teach your kids. Don't react to it. Let them keep self-imploding.
So following the touchdown, the extra point attempt for the Aggies. We go for the extra point, 1:10 remaining. Hazel in, snap down. Kick is up, and the kick is blocked. So the Aggies again failed to get that extra point after the touchdown. May have been McCray that got in there and got his hand on the football. Nevertheless, they come up short on the extra point conversion and hold on to now a 12-0 lead with 1:10 remaining. So Eastern keeps fighting, and they stop off the extra point. Good block, and it'll remain 12-0 with 1:10 to play. Eastern offense will get the football.
Krause, we talk about the compete level all the time. That's Drew Beckford, defensive back coming in off the corner. A lot of guys take an extra point as a playoff, not Eastern. Great job. Could be a big point in this game to block that extra point. Let's look at that glass half full. 15 yards here. Chris Rivera, big return here, potential points. And then all of a sudden you're going into the halftime with a little different feel here. But Chris Rivera, we need a big return here. And then we need the offense to try to get some points with 1:10 to go in this half.
12-0 for the Aggies. Eastern in this football game, the biggest game of this program's history, is happening right in front of us today. We thank everybody for tuning into the JAKIB Sports Network. The kickoff will come from now following that penalty. They're going to move it back, and it's going to go. They'll kick it off from the 20-yard line. 25 is Rivera. He's back deep for the Eagles. And again, a backbreaker of a drive. They started that drive on their own 10-yard line. Troy will kick off for the Aggies. Rivera back deep for the Eagles. Troy's kicks coming down to Rivera. He's going to take it on the 21-yard line. He's going to run across the 30. He's at the 35. He's at the 40. And he gets out to the 42, 43-yard line. Good return for Chris Rivera. The offense will come out with a minute to play. We'll keep it here. 1 minute remaining here in the second quarter. You're listening to Eastern Eagles football on the JAKIB Sports Network. Warren Schmidt, my partner in the box, along with me, Joe Krause. We're glad we're with you here from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, where they trail. The Eagles trail right now by two touchdowns, 12-0 for the Aggies. The offense comes out. They'll start first down and 10. They'll start from their own 42-yard line. Right to left, final drive of the half. Nab out of the gun. He's under pressure, and he walks forward, and he'll get the slide down close to the first down marker. A flag comes in, and that's in the area or in the territory of holding on the offense, and that will negate what was a good run by Brett Nab and also force them back, Warren, into a much deeper position on their side of the field.
Yeah, if we had Bernie up here, he'd say that changes the whole complexion of how you might run out the half. I mean, you don't want to have a bad turnover here. You don't want to play it too safe. But now back at your own 30 with 53 seconds.
Well, let's see what they do. Under a minute, snap the Nab, gives the football straight up Jeremiah Vrillian, but he's tripped up before he had a chance to get into the second part of that defense on a second down and 20. And they're going to run out the clock here in the first half.
Yeah, and it comes down to those self-inflicted wounds, right? I mean, all of a sudden that's a 20-yard penalty. All of a sudden you're at the 40-yard line, and now you're back at your own 30. So really a shame that the offenses have some of these, problems that they haven't been exhibiting these last couple of games, especially a big game against Delval. hopefully they can get that corrected at halftime and come out and have a better second half.
Stay with us. Coming up at halftime, Athletic Director Eric McNelly will be with us. He'll be in the box. And that is how this first half is going to come to an end. Your score up here in Doylestown. The Aggies of Delval, 12, and the Eastern Eagles, no score as the first half comes to a close. You're listening to Eastern Eagles football across the JAKIB Sports Network. We're back with the halftime show after this.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in,
Decisions,
the dark.
the dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid
as long as you face the fear.
and keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for over 80 years. Independence Blue Cross.
Welcome to the Eastern University Football Halftime Show, presented by Eastern University, highly ranked by U.S. News and World Report for this academic year, with online MBA programs priced just under $10,000. Contact Eastern right now at eastern.edu. Now here's Warren Schmidt and Joe Krause. Let's go Eastern. Let's go EAGLES, Eagles.
And welcome back, everyone, to halftime here in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. I'm Joe Krause along with Warren Schmidt up in the box. We'll be having Eric McNelly will join us up here in the box after he makes his long way up at halftime. But before we do and before we break to get our guest into the box, some first half thoughts from you, Warren, on this half. They trail 12-0 at the break. I don't want to say it could be a lot worse. I just feel as though Eastern left points on the field that they didn't get in. It goes back to that opening drive, I think, where Nab and his receiver were not on the same page.
Yeah, and they've been eliminating the turnovers. But more importantly, this offense has been eliminating those offsides penalties, the holding penalties, all those little things that all of a sudden we talk about it all the time. Offenses need to play in front of the sticks. This offense today has been playing behind the sticks, and it has not been going well. Only down 12-0 here. We have a game. The compete level's high with Eastern. It's going to get a little chippier in the second half. There's been a lot of personal fouls, all been against Delval. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens this second half. I'm really looking forward to a good second half.
Hey, we still got a football game here at halftime up at Delval University. They trail by 12, 12-0. You're listening, of course, to Eastern Eagles football across the JAKIB Sports Network. It's 12 for the Aggies, and it's no score for Eastern. And I think we have everybody mic'd up in the box here. We do, and we thank our special guest for joining us up here. Athletic Director Eric McNelly making a long jog up the steps, right?
Definitely did.
Up here in the press box. Eric, first, let me come to you first. It has been a interesting half, the way this game has played out today. Some self-inflicted wounds by the Eagles, but they're in this football game. They like second half action. Your early thoughts?
Yeah, we're competing, right? It's a couple mistakes here and there, and but we played a little bit, flag-free football on our side of the field, and we're young, we're still growing. Every possession we get a little bit better and probably a little more confident. You take away the score early on off of our turnover, they responded well, came down, drove the field, and scored it. So, we're a possession here and there away, one big run, and we might change the complexion of the game.
Brian Bingaman joining us up here in the box as well. Brian, thank you again for being with us and for everything that you do for this program.
100%.
100%, just spot on, and we really, really appreciate the work that you do. We're here in what is we've been touting on the broadcast, Brian, as the biggest game in the young history of the Eastern Eagles. It feels that way. Some thoughts?
No, it does. I mean, we're, like Eric said, we're a young team. We have momentum, which is amazing, right? And this is the first time that we've, being so young, having something to play for, so there's been a lot of changing the guard across the whole MAC, not just football, other sports. So hopefully we can come out in the second half, run the football, eat some clock, and get a little victory here.
Hey, listen, you talk about change, and Warren, I know you want to jump in here. You talk about change. We're here on the campus of Delval, 34 graduating seniors, of course, honored today. The first season in a while where the Delval Aggies will not win the MAC. And on the doorstep for Eastern is an opportunity potentially to get a bowl bid, to get into a bowl game when the season concludes. I think it's amazing.
Well, I mean, it's awesome, right? It's something that's great to have momentum going into this back half of the season, having something to play for, but also too, it's, teaching these guys how to finish games. And, we're just playing to win one game at a time. That's what coaches have kind of been talking about. But there is definitely a lot of excitement. I get to spend some time in the weight room. The guys are excited about it. It's nice to have something to play for. But again, we got to take care of this game first. And I think that's first and foremost.
Well, just against Del Valle, just coming up the steps, you just see all the paint on the front of this press box of how many championships, how many Division III, Final Eights and everything else. And to have Eastern, to Coach Crocker's point of view on the coach's show, to Eric McNally, to you. And when you talk to these kids, the compete level is unparalleled against a really tough team here, only being down 12-0. It should be 6-0. What's the biggest thing that you see? You see these kids all the time. We see you at every game, before the game, setting up. But you see these kids during the week when they're in the weight room. What has that been like, seeing the development of this team from Team 1 to now Team 3, but really Team 2, but the 1.5, but Team 2 right now, of the development in the stuff we don't see, stuff we don't talk about, but the behind-the-scenes stuff in the weight room?
Well, I mean, I think you just have an older team, right? So they have a little bit more business-like approach to what they're trying to do. And Coach Crocker's always been talking about it. Like, we're finally at the point of the year where we're having efficient practices. We have efficient workouts. We're getting in and we're just getting what we need to get done, and we kind of get out of there. And you don't have – it's tough when you start from scratch because there's no culture there, right? So to see the culture get built, but then also, too, it's one thing to get everybody to work really hard, but then when you start to reap the rewards of what you're trying to do, I mean, it just creates a little bit of buy-in. So for me, my job's been easy, right? The guy that I took, my assistant kind of ran him last year. I jumped in to take football. There's a great groundwork there, and the guys just, kind of get it done. So, it's fun to work with them. Let's put it that way.
So I need to talk about your one senior last week. We had so many seniors this week, but to have the one senior being Gashawn Moody, one of the cornerstones of this program, talk about set the tempo for the programs in the future. When he comes back 40 years and brings us 50 years, he's going to say, hey, I was on Team 1. And now I've helped create what, Matt, look at his MAC champ Division III, like all the things that Eastern has right in front of him. What was that like as an athletic director, of the type of kid that Coach Billy Crocker is bringing into this program?
It's unbelievable. And that's what you hope for when you start a football program, right? Is you get the right kind of leadership that's going to identify recruits that have high character, that's going to develop that character, grow them into men, and make them think of the big picture, right? Winning games is fun. Winning life's even better, right? So Billy Crocker's all about that. That's why he's our head coach. I learned that on very early in the process. A lot of people don't know how our process went, but we had a super competitive pool. I drove down to North Carolina. I met him in person over coffee. This is actually before a game, and no one really knew that this was going on. This was a possibility. And I got that sense from him from our first conversation of how important life is and how important developing young men of character was to him. So it was a no-brainer. So to watch our first senior get honored, it was unbelievable.
Eric, to your point, we had Coach on his coach's show, which he does a great job every week. And what was really cool about that was him talking about Gashawn Moody, and Gashawn Moody calling him all the time, and how involved he was in his life off the football field as well as on the field. He'd actually say, hey, to his wife, hey, that's just Gashawn calling me at 1 a.m. or whatever. Billy Crocker does it different. like that is just so cool to see. How has that been with the other players and the other programs? Has there been anything that's coming across like now with the men's basketball team and all the women's sports and everything that's going on? Is it kind of filtering down with the football team?
Yeah, I think what we have is a great culture across our department, right? We have people of high character that care, that are Christ-centered, that they know the big picture here. Like at the end of the day, yes, there's some kids that aspire to be professional athletes, and we don't discourage that. If you want that, that's a goal. You work hard to do it, but we also know the reality of the situation, right? We know what level we're at. We know how all the hard work they're putting into, but we want them to refocus not only on winning games, but what's the end look like? What does life look like for you? Let's make sure we get you a degree. Let's make sure you finish what you've started. And all of our coaches are accessible. Like our men's basketball coach, Dan Prusner, does a great job. Sarah Fowler, our women's coach, Jessica Shanahan with our women's soccer program, who kudos to them. I'll take a chance on the broadcast, winning 12 games this season, going to the MAC playoffs, losing in the semifinals, but it's the best season we've had in 13 years. Right. And this was a young coach, got her first job at coaching, former professional athlete, played at LaSalle. She took a one-win team and program and has built it into now a competitive soccer program. She's accessible. The girls love her. Right. And you could see the family she's created there. So everything's been a trickle. I think it's our department. Right. I won't single out Billy Crocker over everyone else. He's part of what we do. He wouldn't be here if he didn't fit our culture. Right. So it's an unbelievable thing. And now I get front row seats to him and to Brian over here on what they're doing within that program. And it's fun to watch.
Yeah, I will tell you this. I feel as though Eastern is talking through a big bullhorn right now to the Delaware Valley and making some huge noise on the main line. I really feel that, and Brian, whether it's the game that you're watching today or whether it's another sport, as Eric mentioned, it's just been amazing to sit and watch and kind of be a spectator. For us to be a spectator and see it all play out, pretty amazing stuff.
No, I said it before. It's just fun to have momentum, and I think you have momentum across the entire athletic department. It's everybody. We have a good culture, like Eric said. Everybody loves coming to work together. When we finally get everything done, we're all back together. It's going to be even better. But again, having momentum and having energy and having people around you that genuinely enjoy what they're doing, it just makes it worthwhile. So you can see it, right? Talking to other people that I know in the area, they see it too. Hey, you guys are doing big things over there, and getting our message out about what we're about and getting people to come over and check us out. It's definitely fun. I mean, he told me this is what we're going to do when he poached me and convinced me to leave a job I thought I was never going to leave from. He said, hey, we're going to build a Division III powerhouse, and hopefully that's where we're going to go.
Well, you're playing a powerhouse today. Our special guest, Brian Bigeman, Eric Nelly, joining us here up in the box. Second half action will be starting shortly. Eric, I'd love to see him get a win today. I'd love to see him claw back into this game. Although we all had a great opportunity to experience what was a big win a week ago. So no matter how it all falls out, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, listen, we're here. I think to your point about the main line and understanding, it's helping recruiting. We're competitive early. If you take the last three teams in the MAC that have added football, you go as far back as Stevenson in 2011, Misericordia after that, Alvernia most recent. We're competing quickly, right? And there's no shortcuts in this. You got to recruit your tail off. You got to work hard. You got to bring high quality coaches in, high quality kids in, and we're reaping the benefits to be in a position to be playing for something, a potential bowl game. We'll see how the second half goes. We'll see where we're at in a couple weeks. We don't take it for granted, but it's gotten everybody's attention, right? So, we're putting our money behind our athletic initiative and our programs. We're building great facilities. We want excellence across the board. We got a $4.5 million baseball complex getting built as we speak. There's some other things on the horizon that I won't get into right now, but, we want the best experience for our student athletes. So when they leave us, they're like, wow, that was money well spent. I invested in myself through Eastern University. I got a great high quality degree, had a great athletic experience. My first hire was Brian Bigeman, and I did tell him that. I said, I wouldn't make this phone call if we didn't have big aspirations, big goals, because he was at St. Joe's. He was doing a great job there, running their strength program. We have a little bit of a history together when my time with John Giannini at LaSalle University. It's where we first met. So we're like-minded, You know, he's a blue collar, hardworking guy. He basically runs this day-to-day operation. I can't praise him enough. And I've said it on other broadcasts that Brian really makes us go, and we're really pleased to have him and honored to have him. And, you know, there's a big pie in the sky, 10,000 foot view of where Eastern's going to be. We're just scratching the surface right now.
Well, Brian Bingaman, thanks for saying yes to the when the call came in. Eric McNally, thanks for asking the question. We are at halftime. We'll pause here for a commercial break on the JAKIB Sports Network. Your score at the break is Delval. The Aggies have 12 up on the board. Eastern still with no score. We'll take a break. Warren and I will come back as it is halftime across the JAKIB Sports Network. Back in a moment.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in,
Decisions,
the dark.
the dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid
as long as you face the fear.
and keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for over 80 years. Independence Blue Cross.
I chose Eastern University because there was such a great sense of community.
I chose Eastern University because I could earn my master's in counseling fully online. Because they offer so many teaching certification options.
Because the school nurse certification is only 4 courses.
Because I could get my MBA fully online in 1 year.
Because I'm a working adult and the professors were so supportive.
Because of the beautiful campus.
What will be your because? Explore all the reasons to love Eastern University at eastern.edu.
You're listening to Eastern University football live across the JAKIB Sports Network. Let's get back to the broadcast with Warren Schmidt, Bernie Nowatarski, and Joe Krause. Let's go Eastern. Let's go EAGLES.
And we're back here live across the JAKIB Sports Network. Special thanks, of course, to our halftime guest for joining us this afternoon, Eric McNally, Brian Bingaman. Set to go shortly here. They're down by 12, are the Eastern Eagles. We'll see what the offense can do. What do they got to do, Warren, to get that offense moving? That opening drive for Eastern was a really solid drive that didn't end up the way they wanted it to be, but they've really sputtered since then.
I think Nate Hinkle needs to trust his offense and just say, hey, I'm going to take the leash off here and try to get the ball downfield. The running game, it needs, I think, to be set up by the passing game. Usually it's the other way around. So they need to get some avenues there for Jeremiah Brilliant to get some yards, Brett Knapp get some yards, Curtis Johnson get some yards, maybe some jet sweeps. But hey, I want to give a shout out to Brian and Eric. They're just great. You don't see all the work that those guys do for this program, for all of athletics of Eastern. Joe and I just love to see how we've seen Eastern just growing with the athletics, with the university. We're very fortunate to work with Dr. Sparks and Dr. Matthews, who are a huge part of how all this works as well. When you have the administration, the athletic department, and a great coaching staffs, and then obviously a great SID and Dan Mao, who made the trip up. It's a winning formula at Eastern. We're just so excited to be part of it.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Well, second half getting set to go. Other great thing about Eastern, and listen, the season's not over, so I don't want to get lost in a lot of glories and everything else, but it's been an unbelievable experience to meet some of the families of these players that are part of this roster, this whole community developing right in front of our eyes, and we are just a very, 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 very small part of it, but glad to be bringing you all of the action across the JAKIB Sports Network, where Eastern is out on the field. The second half is getting set to begin. They will get possession of the football. Chris Rivera, number 25, will stand back at his 10-yard line as the offense will begin in the second half with possession of the football. This might be the most important possession of the second half, this opening possession of football.
Well, if you mention his name 3 times, he might appear. So I'm going to mention him for the third time. Coach Bernie Nowatarski, who's not with us, always will say the 4 minutes after the half, 4 minutes in the third quarter. This is a big 4 minutes for this Eastern team.
All right, set to go. The kick's going to come deep. Rivera's going to get it at his 1 yard line. He's coming straight up 15, 20. He's out. He tries to bounce to the outside, gets over to 25, still on his feet, back it over, still on his feet. Did he step out of bounds? And then he's finally knocked down around the 38-yard line, but he stepped out of bounds at the 32-yard line as Chris Rivera, once again, with a good, strong return. Boy, he's tough to get down, and he takes advantage of the smallest spaces on the field, and that's where they start first down and 10.
He took the ball at the goal line and got 32 yards out of nothing. Chris Rivera is, I think, one of the best returners in the MAC conference. He should get all conference. There's going to be a lot of all conference players on this Eastern team in year 2 of this program. This really, we've talked about the development of this program. This program needs to develop right now. Big second half, come back and get a big win on the road.
So first down and 10 for Brett Knabb and the offense. Knabb in out of the gun, gives the football to Aurelian, and Jeremiah smothered. He may have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. He did, but no gain. Call it second down and 10 for the offense. Yeah, tough Aggies defense.
Yeah, so really tough defense, right? But they're chirping right now at Justin and a couple players. They're pointing at each other. And I just love the maturation of this young program, not to talk back. Coach Crocker has taught these kids really well, and it comes down to recruiting and what type of kids you recruit. Great job by Eastern of keeping their heads on.
Second down and 10 for Knabb and the offensive. William will line up to his right. Now, Knabb fakes to Jeremiah, keeps the football, gets out over the 35-yard line. He's brought down around the 36-yard line, so a gain of 5 for Knabb and the offense, but it will bring up third down.
And third down's kind of been the bugaboo of this team. They've been doing really well on fourth down, but this third down play is going to dictate if they go for it on fourth down. Hopefully they can get a big third down conversion here because you want to come out of the half, regroup, get the offense on the field, and get some first downs.
Here we go for
flip field position.
Here we go for Knabb out of the gun. It'll be a third down, 13:35 remaining. Knabb is going to pass. Now he floods, extends the play. His pass is short of the line to gain. Pass, or are they calling it complete? It looks like it may have been Dom Franks on the end of that short pitch and catch, but Franks had to go down to the turf to make the catch, and he's 2 yards short of the line to gain. And Coach Crocker immediately sends John Westfield out to punt for Eastern.
Yeah, John needs to come up with a big punt here, try to flip this field if he can.
Westfield standing at his own 25-yard line, 3 and out, I'm sure is not the way that the offense wanted to start. A high, short kick for Westfield. And the bounce comes backward. Short punt from Westfield. Normally used to calling John Westfield kicking booming punts. Not one today. They're going to mark that football at the 45-yard line of the Aggies, and that's where the offense will come out and start first down and 10 following a 3 and out to the defense.
Yeah, and that may change Coach Crocker's thought process on fourth downs if they're not going to, get some better punts out of John.
Louis Barrios, the fourth. Back in at quarterback for the senior. Fallon on the carry, straight up the gut. Not much there, maybe a yard. Second down and 9. Moody again in there on the stop for the Eagles.
Yep, Logan McGowan as well, Salif Nakima, Maurice McCray.
So second down and 9, 1 yard gain for Fallon. Big possession for this defense. Would love to see them get a 3 and out. Second and 9, 12 minutes remaining. Left to right, go the Aggies. Barrios in the gun. He stands on his own 41-yard line. He's going to throw, short pitch and catch. Pass is complete over to number 1, and he stepped out of bounds. Pass is complete. Morgan picks up enough for the first down.
Still, good job there by number 4, Drew Beckford. He was about to get some yaks, those yards after the catch, and Drew Beckford forced him out of bounds there. Jalen Allen's also playing really well in that defensive tackle position. The defensive line has been one of the strong suits developing on this young offense or young defense for Eastern.
First down and 10 now for Barrios and the offense. From the 45 of Eastern. Barrios taking a shot down the field. He's got a man, but he overthrows his intended receiver. Incomplete.
Good job by TJ Austin there. And Salif Nakeem, a good job. Number 83 has been getting into every play with somebody. For Delval. But good job by TJ Austin. He look at him. I mean, he's playing on one leg. He's just gutting this out.
Remember, Irvin went down in the first half, and he has not returned. Second down and 10. Aggies have a 12-0 lead. Barrios standing at midfield. Snap. Fallon keeps the football forward, bangs forward, gets to the 41-yard line.
Good job by the officials there calling the whistle. I mean, these type games, if you hold up a player and all the defenders are coming in and trying to hit them, and they don't call the whistle, that's when some bad things will happen sometimes with these extracurricular activity. But with Irvin, obviously he got hurt before he walked off under his own power, but probably will not see him again in the game. But TJ Austin is really trying to gut it out with a hurt ankle.
4-yard gain for Fallon. Third down and 6. Barrios out of the gun. Naked backfield. Fires pass complete. Morgan has it at the 30-yard line. Good for the first down. So again, they go to Morgan. It's good for a first down. Flag down. We'll wait to see what it is. The completion netted the first down for the Aggies.
I'm not sure what this could be. It came from the back judge.
Looks like they're going to. The penalty actually against Eastern declined by the Aggies, holding against the defense. The pitch and catch to Morgan was complete at the 29-yard line, so that was good enough to get the first down. First down and 10. 10:22 remaining, third quarter. A lot of football to play. Aggies in their first possession of the second half, following a 3-and-out. I'll be all on that jet sweep again. Third time they ran that today. Crosses over the 20, gets down to the 27-yard line. Short gain of 2. Call it second down and 8.
Really nice play by Jason Bateman, the linebacker, coming up. I mean, if he doesn't make that play, that kid may be still running. Great job by Jason Bateman. Has been playing really well. We've been saying his name obviously a lot. Gashawn Moody, Drew Beckford, Chris Forte. Those guys have all been making plays all day.
Second down and 8, football on the 27. Third quarter action across the JAKIB Sports Network. Thanks for being with us. Fallon again, straight up the gut. Hard runner, Jack Fallon. Again, took a little while for him to bring him down. Now we get a flag after the whistle.
And I think that's going to be in Delval, 15 yards.
Let's wait and see what they call.
He hit Jason Bateman late. Jason Bateman did not respond. I think that's going to be an unsportsmanlike penalty. Another one on Delval. They probably lead the league in those. Good composure, though, by the defense. It's tough when you got guys hitting you all the time and hitting you late. But it looks like it's going against Eastern.
It is going up against the Aggies, and a big penalty, actually, because it was instead of 3rd and 2, as Fallon got down close to the 20-yard line. So instead of 3rd and 2, they're going to walk it back. And that's a good break for the Eagles defense. So a 15-yard penalty takes the football back out to the 36-yard line. And, man, that's a break for Eastern there. So third down, and it's 3rd and 17. 14.
Again, hats off to Jason Bateman. I know the coaching staff has told these guys before that these guys are going to be chippy. Great job not responding. It's tough not to respond when someone's hitting you after the whistle, but good job, Jason Bateman. You just got 15 yards for your defense.
All right, let's see what happens here. 3rd and 17, football on the 36. 9:25 remaining, third quarter. It's 12-0 Aggies. Aggies in possession of the football. Barrios will stand at his own, or at the 30 or 41-yard line of Eastern. Barrios stops, fires, pass is complete. Javier makes the catch. He has the first down, and he's run out of bounds down at the 14-yard line. No pressure that time on the quarterback, and the senior quarterback found him, picks up the first down. Good third down conversion. When you needed a stop, you couldn't get it, and it's 1st down and 10 from the 14-yard line. Good quarterback play by Barrios.
Yeah, and the offensive line protected him, and I was saying, Coach Bernie and I talk about this all the time. 3 to 4 plays make a game. That was one of those 4 plays in a game that Eastern did not make.
So 1st down and 10 now for the offense. Barrios on the 19-yard line, knocking on the door inside the red zone. 1st down and 10. Foul on the line up to his right. Barrios is going to throw. Dropping pressure. Now he rolls to his right. Rolling. As he get not much room there, and then he's run up out of bounds down around the 15-yard line. So good pursuit by Eastern. Got him out. Barrios was able to get back to close to what was the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain. Call it 2nd down.
Hey, Salif Nakeem is 230 pounds, and I'll tell you, he was running really well. Stayed up with the quarterback. Andrew Campbell came off from his linebacker position. Really good play there by Salif Nakima of not doing your job. If that quarterback gets outside there, he's running in for a touchdown.
7 minutes, 50 seconds remaining, third quarter. 12-0 for the Aggies, knocking on the door inside the red zone. Eastern needs a big stop on this possession. 2nd down and 10. Fallon to the left of Barrios. He's going to throw again. Fires over the middle, and he's got his man. Touchdown number 33 there for the catch. Laura is there in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, just great pitch and catch. I saw those guys warming up and doing that same exact route. Really tough route if it's run right and thrown right. Really tough route to defend. Backbreaker, though, for this Eastern team that, first possession, not come up with any points and have to punt right away and then punt the ball and then have Delval drive it all down for a touchdown. Let's see how Eastern responds.
Well, the Aggies are going to stay on keep the offense out, and they're going to go for 2. It's 18 for the Aggies right now. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. Seven minutes, 29 seconds remaining. Snap is to Barrios out of the gun. He's throwing into the backside of the end zone. And Laura again. So Laura gets the touchdown and the conversion. And just like that, with 7 minutes and 29 seconds remaining, the opening drive for the Aggies results in a touchdown. Delval 20, Eastern, no score.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Eastern University football, live across the JAKIB Sports Network. Let's get back to the broadcast with Warren Schmidt, Bernie Nowatarski, and Joe Krause. Let's go Eastern. Let's go EAGLES.
And we're back here live across the JAKIB Sports Network, where your score now with 7 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Delval up 20-0 The kick is to Rivera at his own 10-yard line, 15, 20, cuts to the midfield, 25. He's out over the 30-yard line, and then he gets out close to the 35-yard line. Chris Rivera with a good return, giving the offense good field position. Let's see if the offense could get going. Rivera always finds that seam or that opening. Good return for Chris Rivera. Nab and the offense will come out. They have not done much at all today. Let's see what Brett Nab and the offense can do to get going.
This is the biggest drive of the game. Obviously, each drive has been the biggest drive of the game, but this one now really looms large. They need to get down and get some points on this drive.
Johnson comes in, number 32, along with Jeremiah Avrillian. Johnson now in motion. Swing past to Johnson, but Nab's pass is way high. CJ watched it fly over his head. That'll bring up a second down. Nab knew it as soon as he let the football go.
I like the play call. Get CJ Johnson outside. Get him the ball. Get him in space. He's a really good looking running back with Jeremiah Avrillian. Getting back to Rivera, Chris Rivera. If he's not an all MAC returner, I don't know who is. He almost broke that. Set the offense up in good field position.
Following the incompletion, 2nd down and 10 for Nab and the offense. And now a flag comes in. And that 5-yard step off against Eastern will make it 2nd down and 15. 5-yard mark will put the football back to the 30-yard line.
They just seem a little out of sorts on offense here. They just need to take a deep breath. One play at a time, get some positive yards here. They got to stop playing behind the sticks like they've been all game.
A lot of time to go in the football game. 7 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. It's third quarter action. Nab out of the gun, gives the football. Here comes Curtis Johnson. Now Johnson bangs forward, gets out over the 35-yard line. So gets that 5 yards back plus 1. Call it 3rd down and 9.
Great run there by Curtis Johnson. But you know what you love to see as a coach? Jeremiah Avrillian, their other star running back, making a big block to help spring him. And that's what you want to see in your players. Obviously, they both want the yards, but great to see them all wanting the common goal, and that's win this football game.
6-yard gain for CJ. Call it 3rd down and 9. Football now at the 39-yard line. 5 receivers set. Nab will line up in a naked backfield, 3rd and 9. 6 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. Would love to see him convert on 3rd down. Nab out of the 30. Pass fires complete. Pass is complete out short of the line to gain as the pass was complete to Nasik Smith. Smith is out, brought down at the 44-yard line. He's short of they've got to go for it here on a 4th and 1.
Love that play call there. I love that 5 receiver set. All 5 of those receivers were all players, offensive players of the game last game for not only their pass catching, but for their blocking. But I like that play call there by Nate Henkel.
Offense stays on the field, 4th and 1. They need to get a 1st down. Football on the 44-yard line, 5:52 remaining. No choice for Coach Crocker. Got to get a 1st down and keep the drive going. Nab, he's going to take it straight. He's got the 1st down, and then the football comes out, and he drops the football. Oh, no! And it's recovered by the Aggies. And, oh, my, they will take over. I don't know what happened. Nab had the 1st down. It looked like he was going to go down on himself, take himself down, and he dropped the football. Oh, my.
Yeah, big. They get a big 1st down there, and Brett, fumbled the ball there. Obviously, the offense is not in sync yet today.
Football just fell out of his hand, recovered by the Aggies.
Another one of those big plays of the game that Eastern doesn't convert on, which is, been kind of the common theme of this game, and that's why it's 20-0 Delval.
Aggies recovered. They'll start 1st and 10. They'll be on the Eastern side, so they'll start 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. 5 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. Instead of a 4th down conversion and a 1st down for Eastern, it's a turnover, and it's now 1st and 10 for Barrios and the offense. 28 Williams on the carry for the Aggies. Short gain, no gain, actually. 2nd down, does get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it 2nd down and 10.
Andrew Campbell, Jason Bateman. Just, and that's, your defense comes back out. They think they're going to get a little bit more Gatorade on the sideline. The offense gives up the ball. They come out. Big first down there to make this a 2nd and 10.
Right at the 5. Good, Barb.
I just love this compete level. I mean, we say it all the time, but you see these kids competing on every play.
Right at the 5-minute mark of the third quarter, 4:55. Barrios in out of the gun at his own 47. Low snap. He's able to pick it up off his shoe tops. Then he keeps the football, but he's not going to get anywhere. He'll probably lose a yard. And now a flag comes in after the play. Not sure what's happened. Number 70 for the Aggies was jumping up and down. That's David Casas. And the flag came in after the play. This time it's a personal foul against Eastern and an automatic first down.
Yeah, that's a huge call against Eastern there.
15-yard penalty.
You're about to have 3rd and 16. I didn't see anything. Obviously, the officials are right there, but it's a big call against Eastern there.
Well, if the officials didn't see it, Cassis, number 70, certainly got their attention. The guard was jumping up and down. Flag came in. 15-yard step off to the 33-yard line. First down and 10. 4 minutes, 16 seconds remaining third quarter. Left to right for Barrios. Pass is complete over in front of the Eastern bench, close to the line to gain. It'll be a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 1.
Good coverage there by Eric Wilson.
A 9-yard pitch and catch. Call it 2nd down and 1 from the 24-yard line. Under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. It's 20 for the Aggies. No score for Eastern. 2nd down. Barrios. Fallon straight up the gut. Picks up the first down. Still banging on his feet. Boy, is he tough to bring down. Depending on the spot, they move the sticks. Jack Fallon gets the first down.
Yeah, Cole Jones in there. Gashawn Moody. Maurice McCray.
Williams comes in for Fallon. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the 23-yard line, right at the 3-minute mark. 3 minutes to play, third quarter. 20-0 Aggies. Barrios now out of the gun, knocking on the door again. Pressure coming. Barrios is going to keep the football. Not much room for Barrios, and then he's knocked out of bounds. Football came out. Did they get it? What did they say? It is Eastern football as Barrios dropped the football before he was down, and Eastern recovers.
Good job in there by Cole Jones, Andrew Campbell. Someone's down. Just great pursuit by the defense. Not sure who's down. It's definitely an Eastern player.
So there's a timeout down on the field. The possession appears to stand as they trade possessions. We'll brace ourselves for a 30-second timeout here on the JAKIB Sports Network. The drive ends with the fumble and the recovery. 2:38 to play, third quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Eastern Eagles football on the JAKIB Sports Network.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for over 80 years. Independence Blue Cross.
You're listening to Eastern University football, live across the JAKIB Sports Network. Let's get back to the broadcast with Warren Schmidt, Bernie Nowatarski, and Joe Krause. Let's go Eastern. Let's go EAGLES.
Number 99, Maurice McCray, up on his feet, the injured Eastern player, and taking a long walk to the Eastern sideline, being helped off, but good to see him walk off under his own power. The Eagles will have possession of the football, but it looks like Delval will challenge the fumble, and that will happen now. Not quite sure if he was down or not. From our vantage point, all you can see is the football come out and recovered by Eastern. So they will go into the replay tent, Warren, to determine whether or not the play on the field stands.
Well, the good thing is it was ruled a fumble on the field, and the film view is probably not going to be that conclusive, I wouldn't think, since all the players were standing there and the film angle might not have been able to see that. So the official ruled it on the field. I would stick with that, but we'll see what happens with the replay. Great to see Maurice McCray get up under his own power and walk off the field. He's been playing really well. He might have been the guy that forced that fumble, but 320 pounds and just pursuing that play, and just how the Eastern defense kept pursuing that play and going after the ball. Hopefully it's going to be a big turnover for this defense. We'll see what happens, but just great to see how this defense and everybody on that Eastern University football team is competing.
Yeah, Maurice McCray works so hard on every snap. Good to see him walk off. The officials will make the long trot down to the instant replay tent, which is to our left, down into the corner of the end zone. And I can tell you, Warren, while they make that trot down there, we've got time to take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Eastern University football on the JAKIB Sports Network.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
The following is a presentation of JAKIB Sports.
And we're back here live in Doylestown, where the fumble recovery by Eastern is under review as Delval is challenging. Let's set the table for the listening audience. There is 2 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Aggies of Delval have scored 3 times. They lead 20-0. And Eastern will, if assuming the play stands, Eastern will have a first down and 10 from their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, and obviously, if this play stands and Eastern offense comes out, we don't want to beat a dead horse, but the offense needs to come out and get some points, right? You got to address the white elephant in the room. And, the offense was moving there, self-inflicted wound by the fumble by Brett Knapp. Obviously, you'd love to have that play back, but they started moving the ball. So that's, we're glass half full guys, and that's what this offense needs to do. I love some of those formations that Nate Hinkle had out there, the 5 receiver sets. I think that upended the defense there. They didn't really know how to cover those guys, and they got a lot of playmakers on the offensive side with the wide receivers. So I think that might be a good set to come out with. Obviously, running the ball, you want to still try to do, but we have a quarter and 2 minutes and 38 seconds. So the clock is not their friend, but they need to come out here, and if they get the ball, obviously, and get some points and make this a 20-6 or 20-7 game or a 20-8 game if Coach Crocker goes for 2. But I wouldn't chase points yet. Let's make this 20-7 and get 2 more touchdowns and win this game 21.
Yeah, a lot
20.
On the line today. For the Eagles coming in today with an opportunity to to pick up their 5th win of the season, an opportunity to extend the winning streak from 3 games to 4 games. A lot of expectation, a good, solid week of practice for the Eastern Eagles, but they have not been able to get going on offense today. And even in moments or glimpses going back to that opening quarter or that opening possession of the game where they were putting together a good drive following a 3-and-out against Delval, and then they end up turning the football over on an interception, and Nab and the receiver just weren't on the same page. Nab's throwing to a spot on the field, and the receiver's not there. He's going the opposite way.
Yeah, and that set the tone kind of for the offense not to be clicking like they did last week. Last week in the second half, they scored every time except for the last time that they had the ball, and that was kneel downs. But obviously, I don't know how long they need to do this replay. If you don't see it, just come out and just have the play on the field stand.
Well, it's the first year of replay in Division III in the MAC. I'm not quite sure whether a time limit is actually imposed or not. The officials look like they're coming out of the replay tent. Now remember, the replay tent is down to our left side outside the end zone, so they got a long way to make their way back once they've actually determined what call they are making. And it looks like what's happening in front of us is that without getting the official call, Delval's offense is strapping up and the defense is coming out. So it looks like the play or the call on the field of a fumble recovery by Eastern is going to be overturned, which means there's conclusive evidence to do it. And the Aggies are going to have keep possession of the football. Well, that's the way the day's going. That's the way the afternoon's going on.
Day's going.
Here's the call.
And again, that's why they have this, is to try to get the play right. So, that's not a break either way. Just one of those unfortunate things where the coach saw something and he threw the red flag, and it turned out to be a good red flag call.
So Delval will resume possession of the football. When they do, it'll be a second down. So now we'll have the time to go by before they're in a position to snap the football until the officials work everything out with the chain gang across the way and everything else. And
the chains have already moved towards having Eastern have the ball. So now they need to reset the chains as well.
2 minutes, 38 seconds remaining. It'll be second down. Delval keeps possession of the football from the 23-yard line. We're in the third quarter. It's 20 for the Aggies, no score for Eastern. You're listening to Eastern University football across the JAKIB Sports Network. Now we're set to go. Second down and 10 for Barrios and the offense. 2:38 remaining third quarter. Defense back out on the field for Eastern. Fallon lined up. Barrios is going to throw. He's under pressure. They got him and they sack him down. Good pressure from the defense. Campbell's there, and Barrios goes down at the 30-yard line.
Salif Nakeem is in there. Jason Bateman. Great job, guys.
That time, Barrios was not able to get away, and he has been elusive back there when they've put pressure on him. The senior has been able to buy himself time and actually escape pressure. Not that time. They get him behind the line. They lose 6. So it'll be a third down and 16. Football on the 30-yard line. Barrios standing on his 34. He's in out of the gun. 1:48 when they snap the football. Here comes Moody on a blitz. He gets away from Moody, and then he's running, he's scrambling, and then he fires the football, and it is intercepted by Eastern as Barrios was under pressure, tossed the football down, picked off down at the 9-yard line. Eastern, no doubt about that. Eastern's going to get possession, so they get a turnover there. It'll be a first down and 10 for Eastern.
Great pressure there by Gashawn Moody. Great pick there by Eric Wilson on that play before. Great to see Jalen Allen, the defensive lineman, back out there playing. great job by the defense. They could have said, hey, you know what? We didn't get the break. That's what they needed. They needed a turnover. Great job by the defense, forcing a turnover there. Now the offense needs to come out and get 7 here.
First down and 10 for the offense. 1:35 remaining. Sabor Stevens is in at quarterback. Nab is out. Stevens out of the gun. And Stevens hands the football off to Jeremiah really, and not much there for Jeremiah. So Coach Crocker brings in Sabor Stevens. Nab not in for this possession. Remember, the opening games of this season, Sabor and Nab were going back and forth in game. Stevens comes out. Nab has not been effective today. Second down and 9, 1 yard gain for Jeremiah. 1:02 remaining, third quarter. It's 20 for the Aggies, no score for Eastern. Second down and 9. Stevens in out of the gun. On the 5. Takes a shot down the field. It's got an open receiver, and his pass is incomplete. Well short pass intended for Swinton. Flag comes down. You're going to get a PI there, Warren?
You know what? It may be a PI. I love the play call, trying to get the ball down there, Eddie Swinton. I didn't see a PI, though. I mean, I thought the DB played it really well. Hopefully there's a break here for Eastern. These calls usually go against us. But Sabor Stevens, good job with him, just staying ready. You never know when your number is going to be called. You know, we talked about it in the coaches show how many players that he has participate on this team. Let's see if Sabor can get this offense ignite a little bit, throw the ball down the field, get it to your playmakers, and again get that illustrious 7 points that we need.
So the penalty comes with the automatic first down. So out to the 25-yard line for Stevens and the offense. It'll be first down and 10. 38 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Snap to Stevens. Pressure. He steps up in pocket. He runs, and then he's brought down from behind, down at the 27-yard line for Stevens. So or 26, they'll mark it. So he does get a yard gain. Second and 9. 20 seconds now remaining in the third quarter.
I would like to see these guys have a little bit more sense of urgency. I mean, the time is not our friend. I don't know why they don't want to get another playoff.
And then Coach Crocker is going to not even attempt to snap the football here, and the third quarter is going to wind its way down, and the horn's going to sound, and the third quarter is officially in the books. Delval 20, Eastern no score with 3 quarters through. 1 quarter of football to play from Doylestown. You're listening to the JAKIB Sports Network. Back in a moment.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Eastern University football, live across the JAKIB Sports Network. Let's get back to the broadcast with Warren Schmidt, Bernie Nowatarski, and Joe Krause. Let's go Eastern. Let's go EAGLES.
And we're back here live from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, on the campus of Delval University. The Aggies have a 20-0 lead as the fourth quarter gets set to begin for the Eastern Eagles. Sabor Stevens is in at quarterback. The offense will move from our left to right. He'll have a second down and 9 from the 26-yard line. Now, Steve, pressure. He's hit when he throws the football, and it is picked off by the Aggies. Number 16 has it. Not what you wanted to happen, but an interception, and the possession will change. And wow, Stevens hit as he went to throw the football, and a great interception by number 16 for the defense.
Yeah, that wasn't on Sabor. He got hit when he was throwing the ball. The ball just flicked up like a wounded goose, and it came to 16. So definitely unfortunate for the offense not to come through there.
So Vinieri, number 16, celebrated, picking off the football. The junior gives his offense a first down and 10. The football is down on the 20-yard line for Barrios and the offense. 14 minutes, 49 seconds remaining. Defense back out on the field for Eastern. Here we go. Barrios out of the gun on the 25. Barrios. Fallon gets the football. Forward he goes, and Fallon gets down to close to the 15-yard line as Jack Fallon runs hard and runs forward for a good gain. Second down.
He's a big running back.
He is.
He's a
workhorse.
He's a workhorse. Tough to bring down. The quarterback, obviously, has been good throwing the ball. The offensive line for Delval has been doing a good job. So defense needs to come up here and try to limit this to no points.
Second down and 6, football on the 16-yard line. 14 minutes, 10 seconds remaining, fourth quarter. Aggies in possession of the football. And a flag again after the play. That flag looked like it was thrown down in the end zone.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a receiver that hit one of our defensive linemen.
We'll see what they call there. So on the 15-yard mark off this time against Delval.
And what's that? 3 of those at least. And I'm not going to get on Delval. What's difference if one of the Eastern players did that? Coach would take him out. Delval, they leave the kid in. It's almost like they want kids to do that. It's just.
So third down and 17. The football is back to the 27-yard line. We're knocking on the door now. Third and 17 following the 15-yard penalty. Barrios pass, fires, pass is complete. Morgan has it, and he's down to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, he's a good receiver.
He's a great receiver. He really is.
He's tall. He runs good routes.
And that'll bring up a fourth down as Morgan gets knocked out down at the 16-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 6. Fourth and 6 from the 16. Barrios remains, so they'll go for it on fourth down. We're right at the 13-minute mark. You're listening to Eastern Eagle football across the JAKIB Sports Network. Don't forget Thursday, the Coaches Show with head coach Billy Crocker. We'll talk about the game on Thursday and get the answers. Barrios pass. Morgan's got it down close to the 10-yard line. They spot, they get it, they did. Good catch by Morgan. Good throw by Barrios, who put it the only place he can put it. And Morgan made a great catch, good enough to pick up the first down.
That was a great catch. Damari James was all over him like a blanket. Couldn't have done anything more. And he did the most important thing, run the route to the first down marker. Sometimes you tip your hat. Number 1 for Delval. Great pitch and catch there for Delval to get a big fourth down.
And so there looks like there's a timeout down on the field. It'll be 1st and goal when play resumes. Timeout Eastern, 12 minutes, 33 seconds remaining. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Eastern Eagles football on the JAKIB Sports Network.
I chose Eastern University because there was such a great sense of community.
I chose Eastern University because I could earn my master's in counseling fully online. Because they offer so many teaching certification options.
Because the school nurse certification is only 4 courses.
Because I could get my MBA fully online in 1 year.
Because I'm a working adult and the professors were so supportive.
Because of the beautiful campus.
What will be your because? Explore all the reasons to love Eastern University at eastern.edu.
Following is a presentation of JAKIB Sports.
And we're back here live in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. 12 minutes, 33 seconds remaining down on the field. And the officials now look like they're making their way down into the replay tent. Again, it'll be a first down. Are they challenging? What are they challenging here, Warren?
They're challenging the first down. They're challenging that he made the – I mean, you know how these officials are. They just kind of go first if it's close. I think this is going to be really tough to overturn unless there's obviously clear evidence that he wasn't past the first down marker. He didn't look like he was from here just because he caught the ball up here and then he went out of bounds.
His foot came down right at the 10, which
Right.
would have put him a yard short.
I thought it was short, but and then again, Jamari James not giving up on the play, forces him out of bounds. Great call here by Coach Crocker because that's a huge. I mean, you know, if they make this off if it's first down, this game is going to could get out of hand for Delval. So if not, offense comes out and let's see what they can do. But I like this call from Coach Crocker. He must have his coaches or he saw something there to challenge that. Good challenge, especially you can't take your challenges on the bus with you when you head back down to or up to Radnor. Good challenge. Let's hope it works out.
First of two games, the remaining two regular season games here across the JAKIB Sports Network. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're listening to the game today. Every Thursday, it's the Coaches Show with head coach Billy Crocker as we have candid conversation with the head coach about the game, about today's game. We'll talk this Thursday, and then we'll look ahead to the last regular season game of the 2024 season, and still possibilities to get into a bowl game, into a Centennial playoff bowl game at the end of the season. I don't want to look that far down the road. Right now, we just would love to see some sort of life from Eastern with 12 minutes and 33 seconds to play. We'll pause for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Eastern University football on the JAKIB Sports Network.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
And we're back here live. It looks like it's happening out here. So the catch is good. Offense is back out. Defense is back out. I just don't know if the officials have come out of the replay booth yet. Offense is lined up. Defense is lined up.
What they have comms, so he must have said something. So this official will be off Coach Crocker's Christmas card list.
Now they're making their way out. In the meantime, the offense is already back out. We know ahead of the official call, we know the call. So it'll be a first down and goal.
And Krause, getting back to your point about even mentioning about this team going to a postseason game, it's just amazing, right? In year two. So obviously there's some time left in this game. This call is huge, though, to see where this game could go.
You have to assume for a moment that the call will stand as called on the field. 12 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Eastern still with a goose egg up on the board. A long time here to try and figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I think they need to change. I mean, this is something they may look at, going into next year, that there needs to be a time constraint here for this replay review.
Let's see, is that big 99? Is that Maurice making his way back out
He's
onto
back
the
in.
field?
Great sign, obviously.
Would love to see Maurice McCray making his way back out there. Walking with a little bit of a gimp, but he made his way back out there.
Eastern's got a couple guys. It's that time of year, right? We're in November. You got 2 games left. There's definitely going to be some bumps and bruises, and some guys are playing through some injuries.
All right, so after all of that, they confirmed that Morgan did get to the line to gain and pick up the first down. So first and goal from the 9 for the Aggies. Knocking on the door inside the red zone. They have a first and goal. They lead by 20. 20-0. Delval. 12 minutes, 33 seconds to play. You're listening to Eastern Eagles football across the JAKIB Sports Network. Boy, it'd take a long time to get reset, though. All right, here we go. Barrios and the offense now set to go. Barrios fires. He's got Morgan open in the end zone, and he misses as Morgan is wide open, and then a flag comes down.
That is an absolute terrible call by that official.
I mean, I don't get that at all. Morgan kind of short-armed the pass. He was wide open, or at least it looked that way. And then a flag comes in after the fact. Billy Crocker's out at the 10-yard line.
Drew Beckford made a great play on that. He made a play on the ball. His head wasn't turned around, but he doesn't touch the player, knocks the ball away. That's a terrible play. Terrible call. But
now let's hold on and let's see what it is.
He picked it up. The other guy talked him into picking it up.
So the pass is incomplete. Sometimes hard to do play-by-play when all this chaos is happening. So you've got to just let it settle itself. When it does, it's second down and goal from the 9, 12 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Handoff for the Aggies. See if I can get you a number there. 34 on the roster. Might be the first time I call his name today. Deshaun Wiggins.
That was actually a really good run by him.
Good run by Wiggins.
Really good run.
Over the 5-yard line, down to the 2-yard line. Now third down, and Eastern takes a timeout. So all of that gets us just under the 12-minute mark, 11 minutes, 57 seconds to play. Wiggins gets the football down to the 2. It'll be third and goal from the 2-yard line when play resumes. Officials look like they're still trying to figure out or huddling up at the 2-yard line. This is a timeout by Eastern, Warren. So I'm not sure what the officials are actually talking about here, but they're all huddled up in conversation, pointing to the sideline and everything else. So we'll see if anything comes out about that. But when play resumes, it'll be 3rd and 2 from the 2, or 3rd and goal rather from the 2.
Yeah, the officials are right down the field, so I think they hear some of the chippiness that might be going on, and they obviously want to alleviate that. You don't want to have anything mar a game. But Eastern, obviously, they're going to have to stop them twice here. There's no way Delval is going to kick a field goal here. Delval is going to go for it on 4th down. And this defense needs to come up here, try to get a goal line stand, play for some pride, get the offense back out there and see what the offense can do. But this defense has been playing really well all day. They've been pursuing. They've been hitting. Just really love how they've been competing.
All right, set to go now. Barrios this time is up under center. He'll have a 3rd and goal from the 2. Wiggins again takes the football. Not this time. Gashawn Moody says, hey, hold on, son. And he brings him down to the 5-yard line.
Hey, Gashawn Moody, man. Just, what a number 7 might need to go up on a flag somewhere at Eastern at some point. But I tell you, I just love his, how he pursues, how he competes, how he comes up and makes plays. That was a good play. Tackle for loss, another tackle for loss for Gashawn Moody.
So 4th down and 3. They lose a yard. Arcaroli is the backup quarterback. He's number 12. He's in and out of the gun. Let's see what they do. 11 minutes, 12 seconds. Pass fires over the middle, incomplete, and Eastern will take over 1st down as Arcaroli's pass is incomplete into the end zone. Not sure his receiver was even aware that the football was coming out. Nevertheless, it'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Eagles with 11 minutes and 7 seconds to play. We'll see if Stevens comes out or Nab is back in there. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the offense, 11 minutes and 7 seconds remaining.
I really love to see them going kind of a 2-minute offense here. Speed it up. Let's see what you can get. If it doesn't work out, don't worry about it. This is a great time to let take the training wheels off this offense with Sabor in there, get the ball downfield, get some 1st downs, and try to get some points.
All right, 1st down and 10. Stevens is in at quarterback. He's out of the gun. Nothing there. As he snaps the football, hands off the football, maybe a yard. That's it. Brett Knapp's going to come back in now for Stevens. So Knapp will return in at quarterback. It is 2nd down and 10. Clock on the move. 10 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. Knapp in at quarterback. 2nd and 10. Football is on the 3-yard line. Knapp will be in, out of the gun, standing in his own end zone. Now Knapp's going to keep the football. It's going to run forward. Going to get out over the 5-yard line, get down to the 9-yard line, where it'll bring up a 3rd down, a little bit of breathing room off the backside of the end zone for Nab. Call it 3rd and 4.
Good tough run there by Brett. I mean, he's always a competitor. He's always falling forward. Tough kid.
3rd down and 4 for the offense. Delval rotating now some defensive players into their lineup. Snap to Nab, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He tried to run to the left side, come off the left side. Good play in there by the defense, and a quick 3 and out for the Eagles and the offense. 1, 2, 3 punt is what you have with 9 minutes and 38 seconds remaining. And now John Westfield will stand in the end zone, close to the back line. He has not had a great day punting the football today. 4th and 5, football marked on the 8-yard line. 9 minutes, 20 seconds remaining here, 4th quarter. Westfield gets the snap, kick, and the fair catch is out at the 48-yard line, and that's where the 50-yard line, right at midfield, and that's where the offense will come out and will take over. They'll start a 1st down and 10. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Eastern Eagles football on the JAKIB Sports Network.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
And we're back here live following the Westfield punt. The Aggies take over. They start 1st down and 10 from right at midfield. The opening handoff nets 5 yards to the 47, or 3 yards rather. So it'll be 2nd down and 7 for the offense. Delval in possession of the football.
That was a nice punt there by John Westfield. Good to see him get a good punt off. Great job. And then right on that tackle right there, great to see Jalen Allen out there again. Defensive lineman. He got hurt previous in the season. Great to see him back in.
So 2nd down and 7, 8:25 remaining when they snap the football. 12, the backup quarterback, Arcaroli in. Now he flushes, keeps the football, runs over in front of the bench. He's brought down short of the line to gain, gets down to the 45-yard line.
Chris Forte in there, linebacker position. Love to see Maurice McCray, man. I'll tell you, he's still running well, and I guess his ankle's feeling a lot better because he really chased down the quarterback there. Great job, Maurice McCray.
3rd and 3 for the Aggies, leading 20-0 with 7 minutes and 45 seconds to play here in the 4th quarter. See if the defense can hold. On a 3rd and 3. 7:30. Pass is complete. Good catch. Number 2 down there. Kamari Hicks picks up the first down. Great catch by Kamari Hicks. And he gets the first down. They move the sticks. He's down at the 28-yard line where it'll be a 1st down and 10.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. Quarterback put it in the right spot right there. Receiver makes a big catch. Good coverage there by the Eastern defense with the defensive backs right on the receiver, but he put him in a spot right where the receiver could catch it. Big first down there for Delval.
Arcaroli to Hicks. It'll be a 1st down, 1st and 10. Football on the 28-yard line. Clock on the move. Under 7. 6 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Arcaroli hands the football off. 34 on the carry for Delval. That's Wiggins again.
Chris Forte, Gashawn Moody, Cole Jones. It's going to sound like a broken record. Those guys, I mean, every guy on this defense has been making tackles all day. Really just love how this defense flies around, and, you know, their hats are always around the ball, and that's what you needed for a good pursuing defense.
2 for Wiggins. Call it 2nd and 8. Football on the 26-yard line of Eastern. Wiggins will line up to the right. 2nd and 8. 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Delval in possession of the football. Here comes Wiggins again. Gets out to the 30, crosses the 30, stays on his feet. Now you get a little bit of a tush push as they push him forward, and he gets down to the 20-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down, but Wiggins kept the legs moving, got some help, and pushed them forward down to the 20-yard line where it'll be 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, Logan McGowan in there, Jason Bateman. You know, and then when you have that big offensive line, like you said, with that tush push, he's going to move the pile, and that's what they did.
So 3rd and 2, football on the 20-yard line for the Aggies. Arcaroli in now at quarterback. Your starting quarterback might be done for the afternoon. 5 minutes, 18 seconds. He's going to throw. He fires, and his pass, is it complete? It is down at the 11-yard line. Pass complete, number 23 for Delval down there to make the catch. Matt Dunlamy.
Yeah, it looked like he bobbled that going out of bounds, but, you know, he came up with the catch through the process, I guess, so the official gave him the catch. Obviously, Delval looks like they're getting some of their seniors in there, which obviously is a big moment for these seniors. They had a lot of seniors today get honored.
4 minutes, 38 seconds remaining. It's a 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Knocking on the door is Delval. Williams on the carry. Spins back in over the 10-yard line. It'll make it 2nd down.
Bateman in there for another tackle.
2nd and 8. Football now on the 10. 4 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Clock rolling here in Delval. A disappointing afternoon for the Eastern Eagles as they were looking to add to that 3-game win streak, make it a 4-game win streak, and extend their season win total to 5. Not meant to be today. Now, snap, handoff.
And obviously everyone knew this was going to be a tough task, right? Coming
Williams,
up, Delval.
That's not Williams. That's number 34 again on the carry. Yeah, Wiggins that time on the carry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
there.
all good. But, yeah, Delval, the amount of paint that's on the front of this press box of what this Delval program has meant to this school, they've been a division, not only a MAC perennial winner, but a Division III playoff, go deep in the playoffs team. So, obviously Eastern knew that they're going to come in and have a really tough test. The offense didn't play as well as it needed to play, to be honest. So, but they're still competing, and that's what you want to see as a coach, a young team, that your team is still competing on both sides of the ball.
3rd down and 6. Football on the 8-yard line. We're under 3 minutes to play. 20 for the Aggies. Arcaroli fires into the end zone, and his pass is incomplete, but a flag comes down. and that is going to be against Eastern, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's going
would
to
have been
be
a tough play to make for the receiver, but the penalty was clear.
Yeah, that he did turn him a little bit, but it seemed like they're both hand fighting there, and we're homers for Eastern, so I don't think that needs to be called there.
Well, so it's an automatic first down. So first down and goal, 2 minutes, 41 seconds remaining. Aggies knocking on the door, 20 zip. They have a 20-0 lead, 1st and 1 from the goal line. Wiggins on the carry.
Bateman, Forte, Salif Nakima, Gashawn Moody, Chris Forte. That's what we want to see when you're building a program. All these kids are going to be back next year. 221 and ticking, and you're down 20-0, and you're still filling the hole and you don't want these guys to score. They're playing for pride now.
Wiggins loses 2, so 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. 2 minutes, 10 seconds, clock on the move. High snap to Arcaroli. And that goes backwards. That Wiggins again, but Wiggins this time not able. It loses more yardage. He's in reverse. He's back to the 8-yard line now.
Martin Campbell. Great play there.
Bring up a 3rd and goal. And now there's a timeout down on the field. 20-0 is your score. It's the 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes remaining in the football game. And Eastern, obviously, when they board up the buses, and this game's officially in the books, that 35-minute ride to Radnor might feel like an hour and a half. Not what they expected coming in. Played hard at times, but also self-inflicted along the way. And you wonder sometimes if the moment's too big for some of for the roster. Didn't look like it was too big out there, but there were some costly penalties, a couple of key turnovers that you don't want to have or that you can't have in a game like this, and that's the story.
Well, when you look at it, you're going to see all those illegal motions and all those offsides to the offense that all of a sudden they're playing behind the sticks, and that killed them. Then you look at Delval, I think they had 3 or 4 15-yard personal fouls penalties that Eastern was never able to take advantage of. And that's when you're going to break down the game. Those are going to be the 3 to 5 plays that Eastern didn't make that Delval did.
Two minutes to play in this afternoon's contest. Delval with 20 knocking on the door. 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. Eastern still fighting on defense out there. Let's see if they can stop them. Arcaroli taking a shot down into the corner of the end zone. Does he have him? Out of bounds. Great catch by the receiver, out of bounds. Flag came down in the backfield.
Good coverage there by Anthony Rosner. And that's what you do as a defensive back. Use the out of bounds as your 3rd defender.
Great catch, actually, by the receiver. Just ran out of stepped over the line, and then the flag came in the backfield.
I think that's going to be holding.
15-yard face mask penalty wiped off against Delval. 15-yard penalty. So instead of 3rd and goal from the 8, it'll be 3rd and goal from the 23-yard line.
And again, we said it before. This defense, this team's playing for pride right now, trying to keep this just a 20-0 game. I just, again, can't say it enough. I just love how Billy Crocker and obviously Corey Davis, defensive coordinator, has this defense playing.
So 3rd and goal from the 23-yard line. 151. Arcaroli out of the gun. Pass, fires, incomplete. Make it 4th down. And some extracurricular activity now, and there's a flag down, 1 flag, 2 flags down.
That's going to be interesting to see who that's going to be on.
2-3 players from the Eastern defense in there. Arcaroli's pass sailed out of bounds.
Might be a roughing the passer.
So the 15-yard penalty against Eastern makes it an automatic first down. So they go from the 8 to the 23. Then they go from the 23 back to the 8, and we're back to first and goal for the Aggies with 1:46 remaining in the football game.
And I don't phone Logan McGowan on that. He's just trying to get to the quarterback. I didn't see a penalty there, but obviously it was called. So you got to, whatever the call is, you got to abide by it. But again, the compete level, they're still trying to keep these guys out of the end zone.
The first down, now they spot the football at the 11-yard line. So they can pick up a first down at the 1-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the offense. Arcaroli fires in the end zone, incomplete. He'll make it 2nd down. Delval trying to punch it in. Put an exclamation point on the afternoon. Eastern's saying, hey, wait a minute, you're not getting in the end zone.
Well, I'll tell you, I think for next year when Delval comes out to Eastern and you see the game tape and Delval's passing right now instead of running the ball, that could bode well for Eastern next week, next year. Not that they need any more motivation to beat this team.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10, 1:41. Clock stops with the incomplete pass. 1:41 remaining. Still 20 for the Aggies, no score for Eastern. On a 2nd and 10 on a high snap, Arcaroli handles the snap, keeps the football. Now they push him forward, and he crosses over the 10, but they're going to mark him dead at the 11. They stopped his forward motion. It'll be 3rd down.
Again, good job by the defense, getting all those maroon helmets around the ball. And that's one time where, if his forward motion is stopped there, the officials, especially on the game at the end here, with a little chippiness, you don't want these other guys flying, they call it, ramming the pile. You don't want to have that happen. They should really blow the whistle a little sooner.
Don't forget the Coaches Show on Thursday with head coach Billy Crocker across the JAKIB Sports Network. We'll break it all down from on the Delval game. We'll break the tape down, and then we'll look ahead to next week's matchup, which, of course, will be right here on the JAKIB Sports Network. On the 3rd down carry for the Aggies.
That was a good little run there by the quarterback. Really.
Looks like he may have picked up the first down on the carry. And he does. Arcaroli does get the first down. Did he get it, or did they mark him short?
I think it's. Yeah, I don't know what I thought he had it by first down as well. When we get on the officials, this is some of the stuff you get on them about. Just make the call. He definitely made the first down there.
I mean, we're 36 seconds remaining in the game. It's 20 for the Aggies. It's no score for Eastern. And
well, these guys get graded no matter till the clock strikes 0. So they always want to get the call right. But they must have marked them back further than they thought. So
so it'll be they'll call it a 4th down.
So it looks like it's 4th and inches.
Coach Crocker barking out at the official. Nevertheless, 4th and goal. Start the clock. Arcaroli is in at quarterback. Wiggins will be to his left. What will they do? Will this be the final play? Wiggins up the middle, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, good play call there. Good job by the offensive line.
Sean Wiggins gets the touchdown. Clock stops with 20 seconds remaining. It's 26 now for the Aggies. No score for Eastern.
And the problem is, we talk about this before, not to make excuse for Eastern, but if you look at the score 26-0 in tomorrow's newspaper or wherever you get your media from, the game was a lot closer than that. It definitely was.
So the Aggies will attempt the extra point following the touchdown. Hazel come in to kick. See if he can get point number 27. The PAT conversion, the kick down, kick up, kick is good. So with 20 seconds remaining, the Aggies extend the lead to 27. It's 27 for Delval. No score for the Eagles. The Eagles will get one last possession or one last snap before this football game comes to a close. We will take our final 30-second timeout on the JAKIB Sports Network. Back in a moment.
It's fall, which means you're probably hearing a lot of
Pumpkin spice lattes are everything.
I just love sweater weather.
Football's back, baby.
Oh, check out the gorgeous colors on that tree.
I'm loving my MBA program at Eastern University.
That's right. Fall means back to school, and it's not too late. You can jump into Eastern University's MBA program every 7 weeks. Earn your degree fully online and finish in just 1 year. Apply today in as little as 15 minutes at eastern.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Eastern University football live across the JAKIB Sports Network. Let's get back to the broadcast with Warren Schmidt, Bernie Nowatarski, and Joe Krause. Let's go Eastern. Let's go EAGLES.
We're back here live for the final seconds of play here on a Saturday afternoon. We thank everybody for tuning in, watching, listening, and consuming this afternoon's football game. Not the end result that was anticipated. A lot of big expectations from the players, the coaches, the university, and everything else. You come into a tough place to play, Delval University, with all the accolades that they have. It's a good football program. It's been a good football program, and that is. And now there's some pushing and some shoving in after the play. This game has to get over soon.
I just love that Logan McGowan wanted that ball.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He's been hitting people all day. He wanted that return, and I love how his teammates kind of say, "Let's get back to the other sideline." But you're right, Krause. He's not the result we wanted. When Eastern showed up, they had great week of practice. They were ready to compete in this game and ready to potentially win this game. Obviously, they didn't do it on the field. The offense didn't come through, and we see the result.
Final snap of the game. Nab takes the snap out of the gun, drops the knee down to the turf, and this game is going to come to a close. Your final score this afternoon from up in Doylestown on the campus of Delval, Delval 27, and no score for Eastern. That's going to do it for the broadcast today. We'll just go right into our post-game show just with some closing thoughts. Again, we thank everybody for watching, listening, tuning into the JAKIB Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe to the JAKIB Sports channel. We got the Coaches Show coming up on Thursday, and then we'll talk about the final game of the regular season next week. Plus, we'll shake everything out about the Centennial Bowl and everything else. We'll have all of that on the Coaches Show on Thursday.
Yeah, again, not the result Eastern wanted. They competed till the end, but the offense just had too many self-inflicted wounds. They kept playing behind the sticks, and against a good team, you just can't do that. Delval is a good team, and also Delval with their senior day, they did not want to have all these seniors walk off this field for the last time with a loss. Eastern had their chances initially in this game, didn't make the plays. And then you see the result. Then the field just flips, and it just doesn't seem like you get any of those breaks. And Delval just was the better team today.
Pull your chair up in here, Warren. We'll come in and we'll jump into the live stream here from up inside the press box. Veterans Day weekend, and what a great day it was before everything started and they played out on the football field. But today it turned out that it wasn't meant to be for Coach Crocker and this offense. There was a lot of energy. As you said, they had a good week of practice coming into the game, but they lose today, and they lose convincingly. 27-0. Delval gets the win here on Senior Day.
Well, they never really got the running game established. Brett Knapp didn't have one of his better games that we're used to seeing. They didn't have that three-headed monster today with Avrilian, Johnson, and Knapp with the running. And then they tried to throw the ball, and I think Brett forced one in there, big turnover. The fumble, obviously, they've been winning the turnover battle. Today they lost that. All those little things for a young team that you can't have happen today. And then you see the result. But again, I love the compete level. The defense kept competing throughout the game, and the offense did too. And they tried to flip it up with putting Sabor in there, Sabor Stevens, and great job by Sabor staying ready. Because Coach Crocker talks about that all the time on the coaches show. We talk about his participation of how many guys have played a varsity play, but also how many guys that compete down in and down out, of how many guys are interchangeable to come in. Defensive line has a lot of interchangeable pieces that come in, and guys that do their job and do their role have really excelled on this team. And that's why you see the growth of this team. And we hear the Delval announcer saying, up-and-coming program. This is an up-and-coming program. We're here in year 2. I can't wait to year 3, but we have one more to go and get a big win. We can talk about that later, but go up to New Jersey and shock those guys would be a really great opportunity for this team. And I think they're going to take advantage of it. They've been having good practices, which Coach talks about. Practice a little shorter with daylight savings time, so they get in, get their work done. And I think it's going to bode well for them.
Well, we don't forget, if you're listening or consuming the broadcast today on the JAKIB Sports channel, subscribe to the channel. We'll bring you the Coaches Show on Thursday. You'll get an alert on the Coaches Show. We'll talk to head coach Billy Crocker. Their conversations are always very candid. We'll go inside the film room. We'll find out how the coaching staff breaks this football game down and what they actually saw. I go back to that opening drive for Eastern following I believe, if I remember correctly, a 3-and-out for the Aggies. And then Eastern takes the football. They move the football in the opening quarter and before turning the football over. And it looked to me as like it was a miscommunication between where Brett Knapp put the football or he expected his receiver to be, and his receiver broke the other way. And that was the end of that drive. It was a drive-killing interception, and that was the start of what ultimately made the uphill battle or the uphill climb this afternoon.
To your point, Krause, it set the tone. You're right. In the locker room, we're going to kick off, get a 3-and-out, which they did. Then all of a sudden the offense is moving the ball, running the ball, distributing the ball to other guys, a couple throws, and then the bad interception. And, it doesn't matter if the receiver made the wrong route or Brett made the wrong read. It happened. So they didn't overcome that, though. The offense didn't seem like it overcame it like they've done in the past. They've had those miscues in the past, and the offense has come through. So felt a little disjointed. Felt like they're trying to do too much, and guys were going off sides. And it's obviously a talent thing too. Delval is a really good team. Senior, how many seniors they had. Really good tests, and unfortunately they didn't come through today. But again, I love the compete level of this team, and I love seeing Coach Crocker out there, coaching his guys till the end. The future's bright.
All right, good stuff. That's going to do it from up here in Doylestown, from the campus of Delval University. Big win for Delval today on Senior Day. 34 seniors were honored today before the game started. And just to put that into perspective, one senior for Eastern just a week ago, Gashawn Moody was the lone senior who was honored last week on Radnor Road. So that's going to do it for the live broadcast today from up in Doylestown. Your final score again, 27 for the Aggies. No score up on the board this week for Eastern. For my partner Warren Schmidt, and of course for Coach B, Bernie Nowatarski, who was not able to be with us in the box today. we leave you with a reminder, the coaches show on Thursday, and then right back here 1 week from today, next Saturday on the JAKIB Sports Network.
And happy Veterans Day to all the veterans. Near and dear to my partners here. Does a lot of work with the veterans, with Krause's coats. But happy Veterans Day for all you wonderful men and women that have served our country, and we appreciate and know all the freedoms that you guys have allowed us.
See you next time, everybody.
The following is a presentation of JAKIB Sports.